I don't know what's going on anymore, folks. My brain is racking around things. Welcome back, everybody. Dirk the Red Panda here with some Truck Sim. I did not get any snacks in or anything. I had a tricky time getting everything set up, so I need to adjust volume, do some stuff. You could just. There we go. That might be better. Oh man, why is everything happening? Alright, we'll just put up the BRB screen. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do it that this time. Have fun. I'm angry at stream, not you. Chat, I am so angry I'm eating bread right now. Why is bread an angry food? I don't know. Carbs? Oh well. I was starving. So yes, this is American Truck Sim. Happy? Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Viv.
How you doing? How you doing?
I don't know. A lot just happened to me at once. I got a phone call, and that messed up my computer somehow. And then my stream went down. It all just kept happening.
Seems like a perfect time to show up and help you truck along.
Yeah, I need a passenger. I need an emotional support passenger. Please help.
Sounds good. I'll help you truck down the line. You mind sharing your screen so I can see what the hell we're doing?
It should be live. Can you see it?
Well, I can see on Twitch, but wait, I can't see it.
Get
I
in the
see
truck. Get in the truck.
I'm in the truck.
There we go.
There we go. Nice big old blue truck.
Big trucks. All right.
Some Halloween spooky time trucking.
Shocked they haven't updated yet, but where are we going today? We should be going to Utah or wherever I want to go next. We completed Wyoming last time, so I'm
Nice
just gonna
spooky trail to Utah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a random one in Montana somewhere. Chat, I'm gonna probably ask chat where we should go next, or where you want to go. Do you have?
Where are you sending us, chat?
I can't see chat right now because I got 5 different things. Here we go. OBS. Oh, Blaze said you lived. Great to see you. You lived. Alright. Yes, good morning to everybody I missed. Brazil. Any context to that? Brazil?
You're gonna drive to Brazil? That'd be a hell of a drive.
Would be.
Do we even have the capability to drive to Brazil? We'd be having to drive through that little narrow strip across the Central America.
Them Panama canals.
You can drive across the Panama Canal, I believe.
I think. Just don't get squished in there. Don't get squeezed.
Who shall go to Brazil?
Yeah. Do you know... Oh, there's a Montana. I didn't know any cities in Montana. So.
There's, Missoula, Montana.
Missoula. Yep, there we go.
Missoula, Montana, the home of Hank Green.
Oh, Hank Green's from there. Interesting.
Yeah, he's not from there. That's where he lives currently.
Oh, jeez. Interesting.
Yeah.
What a place to live. I don't know. What else should I say about Montana? No shade against Montana, but what do I
Montana
say?
shall remember this.
Montana will remember this. I'm terrified if I see a message that goes, Montana will remember this. I would shit my pants and run. I don't know what's gonna happen. They're thinking to just go after me? What will they have? Do you have any shade with Montana, Viv?
I have never... you know what? Actually, if I recall, it was the most bizarre thing. I had in my first home, in my Kansas village, I had, I believe, a little magnet on my fridge. It was a Montana magnet, and it had my first name on it.
Aww.
But I never remembered actually going there. I have no memory of it. It must have happened when I was a little baby.
You must have hallucinated.
Yeah, I hallucinated and went to Montana. No wonder I don't remember it. You have to get high to go to Montana. That's the trick. It only exists in our memory.
Yeah. That and Yellowstone.
And our subconscious.
Right.
Oh, God.
I went to Yellowstone. That's the only time I've been to Montana. But yeah, nothing other than that.
You've committed a grave transgression against Montana.
Montana has a crime. But yeah, Viv, what's up? I didn't expect anybody. Yeah.
I saw you were going live, and I was gonna edit, but then I was just like, I want. So I saw you were live, and
That's me, my Viet. I don't wanna edit.
so I saw you were live, and I was like, hey, that's a good other thing to do. And I know you've been saying, hey, other people jump in, and I was like, yes, that sounds like actual fun to have.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm like people. I'm here. So yeah, I'm glad I got somebody in here, convincingly.
play Akon's Mr. Lonely.
Oh man, I could put that on Spotify maybe, but it'll probably have like 15 commercials and different songs before it actually gets to it. Because Spotify free, I ain't paying for anything until I have a job.
Yeah. Backtracking on these few years, trying to figure out what I do to make it go bad. 'Cause ever since my girl left me, my whole life came crashing, and I'm so lonely, Mr. Lonely. I ain't got nobody to call my own girl.
Wow, that was
Yeah,
actually pretty
yeah.
good.
Well,
Going
I'm
on.
not doing the high pitched fucking the fucking
The
high
part,
pitched part.
the chipmunk part where it's like, "Whoa!" I can't do it. I thought there's a part where it's like the chipmunks.
I don't know.
That's close. Oh shoot. So yeah,
Yeah, wave slider.
amazing. Oh man. I put up the poll for it. So yeah, which state we should go
Well,
to? We
we're either
have.
going to Montana and we could visit my old homestead of Kansas.
Oh, we can't actually go to Kansas, unfortunately. The map only
What?
stops here. They hate us. They like it's American Truck Sim and it's only the West. Why?
Only the West?
Only the important states, according to them, I guess.
Well, if we have to go west. Life is peaceful there. Go west. Lots of open air. Go west. We begin life new. Go west. This and more will do. Go west. Whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
I got
That.
songs in my heart.
Oof. I get
Um,
musical too sometimes.
yeah. Um, let's just stick with Missoula, Montana. I haven't looked at the poll. Has anyone voted?
Uh,
Oh, New Mexico, actually. We got a couple of votes for New Mexico.
dang.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Hey.
Are you gonna vote, or should I vote for you?
Oh, I haven't voted.
Change the
Well,
poll.
uh,
I feel bad
are
now.
all the votes on there? There just seems to be 3 states.
Yeah, those are all the states I haven't been to in this game. If you see
Oh,
the
okay.
dots here, I've been to Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho. Like I've fully 100% them. That's what I do. I 100% each state and then move on to the next. Like a
Nice.
virus. Just
Like a virus infecting the western United States.
we take
New
down.
Mexico has won.
Woohoo!
All right. We
sorry,
shall
Missoula.
go Albuquerque.
Ooh, let's go.
Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Albuquerque?
No, it's
Jeez.
ALBU.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah,
I've been to Albuquerque.
ALBUQU. Yeah.
From Albuquerque to Albuquerque.
It's a
What a
big
drive.
city, man.
Have we been there? I can't even tell. There's that. It's like the flag is just blah. What is going on? We've been to Gallup apparently. It's weird because sometimes you drive through and you're like, oh, here I am. Come on,
Yeah.
the other way.
Did you vote today?
Did I vote? I voted a couple weeks back. I had a mail-in.
Ah, early voting. Good job. Yeah, because today's the last day to vote, not the only day to vote. I voted today. I walked over to my voting place because it's like literally right around the corner.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
Yeah. I'm very thankful for that. It was a very it was pleasant. It was a pleasant day to. It was a pleasant weather. I can't walk very long, so I'm very glad that it's literally like 3 houses from my house, or else I couldn't have walked.
I'm getting a flood alert.
Flood.
I got the
Oh, is it
Amber
raining where
alert.
you're at?
Oh yeah, it's been pouring all
Oh,
day
geez.
today and a little yesterday.
Well, you're in California.
Cali. Yeah.
You're in California, man.
Where rain doesn't
Um,
happen unless you beg the gods.
yeah. Um,
Have you read the messages? You might understand what a typical American truck sim is if you read the chat.
I played one episode of just Truck Simulator, I think. And I think I just exploded or something. I don't know, but oh no, American Truck Sim. I did play this game. I played this. I did one episode. So when you said you were just streaming it, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my gracious.
My thing. I did this too. You're like, yes, that game.
Oh no, you playing this is this much. This is definitely your thing.
Oh no, I'm not saying it like that. Sorry. No ownership here. I'm just like, somebody else did it too.
Yeah.
So
You immediately are already doing this better than us. Yeah. You're already doing this. Oh my god.
No, you said that. You jinxed me. I should have looked at the road. I got so distracted by this conversation. You're the passenger. You're supposed to help me.
I'm sorry. I'm just a lowly passenger here. Remember to yield. You didn't yield. There's nothing to yield for. Don't stop in the middle of a fucking circle, man.
Oh god.
What are you doing?
How do I yield?
License revoked. License revoked.
How do you know where I hid my license?
Now
I stopped at least. I did one thing right.
You're stopping well before the line. That was just oh, you got a car coming and another truck coming, but trucks go slow. You can cut them off just fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and that car didn't have a turn signal on.
Oh, I love that.
What a schmuck.
Oh gosh.
What a schmuck. Now you're gonna get a license. You're gonna get a ticket for driving without a license because I revoked your license.
Oh shit.
Yeah, way to go. You're being illegal right now.
All right, living on the edge.
Living on the edge.
Yeah.
Powers Boulevard.
Hours. Jeez, that's what that said.
It said Powers Boulevard.
Oh, Austin Powers Boulevard. Can't believe they named a road after him.
Hey, I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh. I claimed a bonus in the chat.
Bonus? Yeah, we got points.
Yeah. It's like such a... They gamified the chat.
Honestly, it's like the Pavlov theory or whatever, where you're just like hitting the button as many times as possible.
Yeah.
I got reward.
Did that fucking sign... It was just advertising corn.
Oh yeah. Multiple signs I've seen do that.
Thought we were in the West. That fucking... Oh, we're going to Denver. This is not our turn. Way to go. Way to go.
Thanks. I'm glad I have you along. you really helped me not mess up. No, well, and I have before.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. You'll get there. I'm a horrible passenger in real life. I like, the imaginary brake. You just like kick a hole in the fucking floor of the fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, this guy. No, okay, they broke.
I'm a truck.
Yeah.
I win.
Yeah. I will win this. They braked. They broke. Neither of those sound right.
They're broken.
They're broken. I've broken you. Oh, and then they speed up to go around me. What an asshole. What a piece of junk. Hey, this place...
555 divorce.
555 divorce. $150 down. What? They dated.
I can pay to divorce.
And then they slowed down in front of us. What a piece of shit. What a piece of actual shit. You were like halfway in the shoulder, dude.
I can't tell.
Yeah,
No,
you
no.
can actually. That's what the lines are for.
Look at the right mirror. I am not halfway in the shoulder.
Now you're in the fuck. No, you're in the fucking other lane now.
It's
You're just
because I'm looking
swerving
at the
throughout the whole
shoulder.
fucking thing.
You said I was better at this than you.
Yeah, you are. I'm not saying I'm fucking. If I was driving, I would be in 15 pieces by now. That doesn't mean I can't criticize you. Oh, now you're gonna kill this person. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I hate when they do this.
Oh, fucking turns, and then this jackass is gonna fucking cut in front of you because you're a truck, and they think that they're. Oh, they waited.
Nope.
Way to go.
I will
Okay.
spot you. I will tell you.
Oh.
Oh, is this car gonna do it? Come
Oh
on.
no!
You did it
yeah,
last
they're
time.
coming in.
You did it last time.
Oh,
Are you gonna do it again?
Okay, so we gotta go off an exit and then come back on from the other exit. What a fucking maneuver! Oh, and then it's one of these fucking things.
They call these
Yuck.
diamonds, I think.
I call them a piece of shit.
Wow.
You didn't look. You didn't look before you merged.
I look now. Happy. There. Nobody there.
I would be the worst fucking driver's instructor. Just giving people 100% stress for none percent of the. You're not supposed to turn here, by the way.
I will 5-point turn. What are you doing? Why are you going this way? Just like during their driver's exam. Like, why are you going this way?
Don't turn around. You're not supposed to be turning this.
There's no illegal U-turn signal.
The literal map said to go back. You just lost 5.
Why?
You just.
I did. The U-turn was fine, but the headlights.
Yeah, you lost $500 for using your headlights during the day, which I guarantee. When I went to California.
No. It's 7 p.m. They want the headlights on. This game is weird.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, it's.
When I went to California in 2016, everyone used their headlights during the day. It was the most bizarre fucking thing. Well, not the most, as far as I was in California. There's a lot of bizarre fucking things.
Oh, yeah.
But it was so fucking bizarre. Everyone was using their headlights all the fucking time.
Like, I have not seen that. I mean, we've used them like during like cloudy days or really foggy days. But like
You're speeding.
Yes. That's part of our game. We live on the edge. I've gone up to 90 in this before.
Oh, what a rebel.
Mm-hmm. You know I'm on the edge. I'm eating another piece of bread. I did not have like a lunch, and I was trying to get this like interview done right before. They finished. It was like 2:30. I set up the stream just fine. 3:05. Two people call me from like 2 different interviews, and I have to answer both of them. So I'm like multitasking with the stream and like trying to get this thing set up, and I end up like trying to open up a page, and because I clicked on American Truck Sim around the same time I opened up my email program, the American Truck Sim thing made my mouse freeze. I could not move my mouse no matter what I hit.
Oh.
And so I had to restart the computer, and that fixed it. So the stream got stopped like twice.
Jesus.
It was great. I'm picking up a crumb.
Yes. Sounds like a ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in a real truck, you'd still be able to see the side mirror.
Like this?
Yeah, you'd be able to see the side mirror without having to turn your head.
Oh, it'd be like right here, kind of, on that part?
Like, your vision would be wider than this.
Oh. So video games don't have good vision. I see.
Yeah. Oh!
What's up, girlies?
Oh my god, yeah! Second passenger! What are y'all doing here?
I just popped in.
We're trucking and we're rucking and we're fucking and we're... Wow. That went
Whoa,
bad.
I don't think we're... No, hold on.
Things happen. Oh, I need to get both of you up. Do either of you have PNG tubers? Or, well, reactive icons?
What
I do, I does. I can send you my shiz.
I don't thing you do for it? I could just open up reactive or whatever.
I have a
Slow, I am
talking.
not starting off with lewd sounds.
Not again. We're not doing the gay side compilation.
What?
Remember the flowers episode. That's all I'll say. And I'll pause the game while we're at it. Because
I wasn't there for that.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Apparently, okay. Well, the chat says I am starting off with lewd sounds. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay.
They just asked you to, so you have to. That's how asking works, right? Reactive.
No, he didn't. They didn't ask me to. They just kind of like, oh, you did it, and I was like, oh.
You will do it.
Maybe I'm just a lewd person.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my god.
You're up now.
Oh no.
Nor. All right, now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the fun of doing internet. Oh my gosh. And I don't have a mouse pad, geez, like a mouse. So I'm like, anytime I click, half the time it thinks I'm double clicking. So it's like, just plopping up the menu half the time. And I'm like, no, not that.
There you go.
No, not that.
Yeah, it's in the chat somewhere. Oh no, I meant to paste that.
I sent you my PNG open mouth and closed mouth. Oh, and I need to send you the blinking. The blinking.
Binge.
I don't think
The
blinking's
blinky.
gonna work. Actually, I don't know if I can change
The blinky.
reactives. All I know is how to change mine. You're up in the top left corner.
Uh-oh. Viv, get out of the road!
Oh no, I can change.
Oh my
it, I
god.
think. Settings. Yes, I can. I did not know this was a feature. Thanks, Viv. Where is it? Thank you. I can't find it. Oh, it's direct chat. You tricked me. Alright, I'll download this. Yeah, save image. That. Viv Norm. Alright, Normie.
Oh.
Oh.
Viv Speak.
Yeah, Viv's a normie. Look at that human. Okay.
Oh no. Silence.
Ah!
This one's closed.
Dark, that's mom.
You're mean sometimes.
Trying to find my blank. Where's my blank?
I am mean.
Well, I don't think I could do blink. I'd have to turn into a GIF, but that would be cool.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah, don't worry
I'll stop
about it.
looking for. I'll stop looking.
I wish they could do that though. That'd be really cool. Maybe they'll.
Because
do
you're,
that in
you're
the
using
future.
like Fugi tech, right? You're not like
Yeah.
making Viv into like a veto tube.
No. You. I wonder how that would work.
Weirdly.
Buggy.
Viv's up there, chat. I can't see where Viv is yet, but Viv's there. There,
Viv's just in the air, legless.
Flying! I'm flying!
I'm falling! You're falling! We're falling! I'm really small.
Does this shrink you? No, 400? We're going with the numbers. We're betting against the odds. Okay, that does shrink you. I think we'll keep you at 500.
Oh. And we're falling down, 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 down. Everybody falling down, down, down.
Viv gets to be closer to me. Why?
Ooh.
Priorities.
Oh.
Hi, Dirk.
I feel loved.
Even had me backing up. Mhm.
Oh, what is
Backing up into that panda.
Ah,
Are you
Okay,
doing,
Viv.
Dirk?
We can share.
Yeah, you
why?
got me sandwiched in between you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna move y'all kind of behind or whatever. I might just.
You got me behind now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Derek wants to be on top, I see.
Don't Remind
The
me.
top layer.
I'll move y'all a little bit to the left and behind me.
Social distancing, people.
Social. It's the sequel to Socially Awkward. Social distancing. There you are.
Oh, shove me in the back.
Oh,
There we
yes.
go. There, everybody's happy as long as nobody else joins. Nah, I'm fine with that.
Back of the truck.
Everybody get back. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to New Mexico today. I need to turn on the lights.
We're
now.
going to Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's my quirk.
Nyang.
Albuquerque.
What? Oh.
A-L-L-B-B-U-U. Kirky! Kirky!
What is this? What is this from?
From the song Albuquerque by Weird Al.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that. That better be in the Weird Al movie.
I don't know, but
Oh god, I got a piece of bread. Sorry. Sorry, Chad, we're gonna crash. We're fine.
No, Brad.
We made it.
Brad.
I ate bread.
Brad the bread. Bread the bread the Brad.
Bread.
Well, I eat Brad.
Bread to the Brad, the brang, brigadiddy, brigadiddy, up the broogie.
And then bang bang boogie boogie. Dead.
I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hip hopper. You don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Said up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Do you know where I heard that song originally from?
Let me guess, Captain Kangaroo.
Kangaroo Jack.
Oh, that's what I meant to say, Kangaroo Jack. I meant to
Oh,
say
Captain
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo,
Captain fucking Kangaroo.
Oh my god, Captain Kangaroo. Oh man, there's a Eurovision video I made forever back, and like one of the guys that was performing, my dad's like, this guy looks like Captain Kangaroo. I'm like, who? I looked it up, I'm like, oh my god, he does.
I wanna be forever young.
That reminds me of the 4-chord song by The Axis of Awesome.
The who?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
Oh, na 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 na. Fucking Bowling for Soup.
Yeah, I just went through a playlist of it because my brother sent me the Phineas and Ferb theme, which they did. I did not know that until, yeah, he showed it to me. It slaps. The full song. There's a full version of it. But yes, Blaze said the Danish contestant. I get pets. Thank you.
No problem.
I deserve them.
I know.
I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy.
You are a good boy, Dirk.
Oh shit, I'm speeding.
And
again.
good boys are ready for the leash.
Viv, you're supposed to criticize me. I was speeding.
Yeah, Viv, where's your criticization?
Oh, no.
Critical hits.
Viv is bass boosting. Viv?
What?
I think Viv's audio is just a bass. Now I can't
Huh?
hear you.
Oh.
There we go. Oh my god. I was like,
what are
no,
you
no.
doing?
What happened?
Yeah.
You're back to normal.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Stop being so weird. I say to the chat as
What?
we're all just weirding out.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Who do you think you are?
Person who's snacking while driving. Because I had no lunch.
Uh-oh. Big truck. Big truck. Fire engine. Fire engine.
Fire! Oh my god, why slow down that much?
Break down to 15 miles an hour.
Yeah. Just
Jesus.
Better safe than sorry.
I forgot to put on my seatbelt.
It's some good ass brakes.
Right?
I'm sure your cargo is just fine.
I'm sure you guys have
You can
a
just hear
flash.
like the cargo in the back just go like all the way through.
Your 30 pallets of eggs are just a whole ass omelet at this point.
Oh man, that's a lot of scrambled eggs.
I wonder what we are driving. I can't tell. It's just a box. Sometimes you get to drive gas tanks. That's fun, because you can worry about exploding.
Yes. Bringing back
I
the
love
memories.
exploding.
All over. Farmington, my God!
Ooh,
We're
explode.
passing Farmington.
Alexander Farmington.
Alexander Farmington. Alexander Farmington.
Can you check?
And there's a million things I haven't fucked. What?
Oh, Slow Panda said, "Hey Dirk, can you check if you can go into the opposite lane?" Yes.
Yes, once you let that guy go. Woo!
I think Slow
Opposite
Panda was-
lane.
I think Slow Panda was trying to make me crash.
I'm sure he wants to make you crash.
What a devious little scamp.
Of course they do. Oh, meds check. Eddie, make sure you all take your meds today. Make sure you take.
I
your
took
meds.
mine with my food.
Okay.
And I will take the rest of mine right before going to bed. How
It's like-
about you?
I took mine this morning.
Good. I also took meds this morning. I take 3 courses of medication. And surely that is not enough.
Not enough, excuse me?
Yow? Have you taken your medication?
What medication do I need to be taking?
Fuck if I know. I'm not a fucking medication person.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
You're raw
Well.
dogging it. You're just raw dogging.
Yeah,
life.
yeah. I'm
Raw
dogging life.
dogging your raw dogging your health.
Yeah.
At least take some vitamins, for God's sake. Take some calcium pills. You can always have more calcium. You can't
I have
overdose on calcium.
collagen pills. Yes,
Oh,
you
there
can.
you go.
Hey, it's something.
Too much calcium makes your shit hard as rocks.
Oh.
Also, kidney stones.
Oh god.
Well, the hell's that? Pee
Let's
is
not
hard
do
as
that.
rocks.
Blaysid says we got a neurotypical here.
We got ourselves a neurotypical over here.
There is an
Don't make
imposter.
fun of me.
There's an imposter among us.
What is that?
I'm
Neurotypical. What the fuck happened to your voice?
Being sussy.
Sussy? Not the sussy!
Yes! Watch out for me! I'm sussy, so be careful of my thrussy!
The thrusty and the sussy, my god!
This is just murdering my brain. What do we get into?
Milk!
Milk. Don't forget
Milk!
milk.
Mm.
Milk.
What
Oh
about
god,
the
oh god, oh
milk?
god!
Milk.
Oh god!
Milk.
You were gravitating toward the milk and you almost
I-
crashed.
I needed the milk.
The milk is not in the sign, Dirk. You're also speeding like a motherfucker.
Only 2 miles.
The milk is within you.
Oh no.
Be the milk.
Retrieve the milk.
Consume the milk.
Consume Prilosec!
Yeah, y'all doing well? I was telling Vid
Yeah, I'm
my day
fine.
was crazy. I tried to do this stream, and then the 2 people that were interviewing me just called me right as the stream started and crashed my computer. So that was fun.
Mm.
And then I had to restart my computer in the stream. Yeah. Did you?
You
have
got
a
one of
specific
them. You got one of them fake ass phone numbers. One of them Zoozle phones.
As usual.
Then why the hell did it crash your computer?
Well, they asked me to pull up an email. I tried to pull up the email, and American Truck Simulator opened at the same time and froze.
Ooh. Well, I can see that being a bit of a kerfuffle. That'd be a problem right there.
It's like one of the only
Yeah.
programs that uses like whatever. Like it doesn't let you swing the mouse off screen. It's like, no, you focus on me. Give me attention, please.
Why don't you schedule better, forehead?
Forehead?
I was starting on time, thank you. They just
You're
called me when
going-
I streamed.
You're 20 miles an hour under the speed limit. You're being obnoxious.
Fine, I'll turn lanes. There.
You didn't even check your mirror properly.
It's so far. I
Now you're in the
can't see it.
shoulder.
I cannot see my shoulder or the lane. You told me
There's
the
a
peripheral's
white
bad.
light on the road to indicate where in the hell your shoulder is. You're still going 20 miles an hour under the speed limit.
Look at the truck in front of me. Look at it.
Well, you could have just sped up. Now you're going slower.
Ugh. I'm crying. I'm hitting the gas as hard as I can. This is as fast as it will
Vivian.
go.
You were
to
going
make
80
Dirk
before.
cry.
I slowed
You're-
down.
Yeah, you didn't have to slow down by fucking 30 miles per hour.
Be careful of his feelings, Vivian.
See, this is
You
what happens
want
when I
to be
go
a little bit
fast.
more.
I almost
Oh, you-
tail end them.
Look, get into the other lane. Why the hell did you just move over? I didn't tell you to do that shit. That was just dumb. Good use of your turn signal, though. That's good. That's good. I can get positive reinforcement.
Oh God! God damn it! Why? Why? And he
Nah,
turned
that was just a jackass. That was just a jackass.
do that! Oh my lord! I had to lower the mic. Oh my god, that was so funny. That's a peek at the mic. Oh, I think I put you guys at like 6. You guys are gonna have to go down to 9 because of that. Y'all
What?
did
Come
good.
on. No. No.
Or no. Okay, I'm pausing.
No.
No, I did not pause.
Oh, you just hit the guardrail.
I meant to like pause and then I hit the light. Okay,
Oh, fuck. Oh, you jackknifed it.
Oh God!
bit of
What
a
are you
pickle.
going?
Oh
now I'm
my
gonna pause.
god,
Oh,
that guy
pickle.
was such a son of a bitch.
Why is everybody
Holy
so loud
God.
today? What the fuck are you all
I'm
on?
not loud. I'm not loud. I just fixed my audio this morning.
Holy
No wonder.
fucking hell. Jesus titty fucking Christ. Now,
Not the teddy fucking Christ.
oh, Jesus on a stick. What the fuck was his problem?
It was all that truck's fault.
Jesus was on 2 sticks. Excuse me.
Well, he was on 2 sticks that were nailed together to make 1 stick, if you want to get technical about it.
Well, still 2 sticks, ain't it?
Well, no, hold on a minute. If you put a bunch of ingredients into a bowl and bake them into a cake, is that 1 cake or a bunch of fucking ingredients? It's one
Why can't
fucking
it be
cake.
both?
It's not both. You're eating 1 cake.
This is entertainment. I'm just gonna eat my cookies while you do this.
That's another example. Cookies. They got chocolate chips. They got flour. They got sugar. They got a bunch of other shit in it. But it's one
You
cookie.
got your dough, and you
Man.
got your chocolate chips, and you put them in the oven, and you get yourself a chocolate chip cookie dough thing, and you can say both things because it's true.
Ma'am,
It's true, but you don't say that you're eating sugar and flour and baking soda and chips and all that. You say you're eating a cookie. You say you eat 1 cookie at a time. Unless you're eating 2 cookies at a time, like I do sometimes, because I'm depressed and fat and fuck and sad and shit. But no, you're just eating a cookie. You don't say you're eating each individual ingredient. That's what you say. You say you're eating a cookie. So if you nail 2 sticks together, you got a stick. You got 1 stick.
You okay?
I need to focus.
You
on
said
my
you
car.
were sad and depressed.
I am upset. I am not doing good.
Ma'am, I'm eating an Oreo.
That's not good.
Good. They taste good though.
Someone clipped that.
Of course they did.
Someone clipped that.
Change lanes forward.
You people are insufferable. And that's why I have you on. I need to make more pain.
Still mad.
Pain is content.
Dirk is still mad.
He's not going to stop being mad. It's just how
I
he
have
is
to.
right now.
I have to hit the button to stop being mad.
Okay.
I have angry button, and then I have
How did
not
we-
angry button.
How did we go from having 40 minutes left to having 3 hours left on this
I
trip?
don't know. It told me to
He was
turn
stopped.
right.
Albuquerque's running away from us.
I am
They're like,
scared.
nah, you ain't getting here, motherfucker. I'm running.
I'm gonna get off here.
Must
Screw
have
it.
made a wrong turn at Albuquerque, right?
Yeah.
Yes, how are you? Yes, indeed.
Quiet. Yes. What the fuck are you doing?
What
this is
the
a horrible
fuck?
idea.
I thought that was an exit. Where the
It's
hell
an exit,
are
all
we?
right. It's an exit
It's an
into
exit
a deep
to your life.
despair. It's an exit onto. Oh
I
god,
can't
you're going
stop.
way too
Doesn't
fast.
stop.
What the?
I can't. I tried. I don't know where we're going anymore. That's the adventure. Viv was like, let's go to Albuquerque. And I'm like, okay, that's only gonna be like a few hours. And then we add 3 hours to this ride.
Yeah,
Why?
see, when I said let's go to Albuquerque, I didn't anticipate you fucking it up this badly. Now we're back to 44 minutes. What the hell is going on?
Where
what have you
are
done,
we?
Doug?
Why did you turn? I thought you were just gonna like pause and like, what the fuck are you doing?
Are we supposed to U-turn? I don't know where we're supposed to go anymore.
It looks like you were going the wrong way.
I think I am.
Divin, are we backseating right now? Are we backseating?
I can't
He
move.
asked for a passenger.
My legs are shaking from this. Well, that's because I haven't eaten food, but we're gonna run into
You just
a sign.
jackknifed and you're gonna go into a fucking ditch. You just jackknifed into a ditch.
I don't know how we're gonna get back.
You gonna
on
run over
the
that
road.
sign?
Not again.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my.
Chat, we
Oh
are
my.
fine. Everything is okay. We are doing our
Is that
best.
so? Oh my.
I-
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh yes. We are in quite a pickle, aren't we?
There is no.
A full-on pickle jar. This, you know what this is? This is fucked.
We fucked up so badly, we literally can't get
Nah.
back on the freeway.
There ain't no we in this. You did this. This was a unilateral.
I was
fuck up.
distracted by y'all. What are you doing?
Don't you fucking dare.
How am I supposed to do this? Oh,
I see
no.
my life flashing before my eyes.
This
Now
better
it's
not
telling
be a
us to go
dead
the other way. No, go. Do not go on. Oh my God! It's telling us to go 3 hours the other way.
Hey, the time's
Make
going
an
down.
illegal The time is going down 3 hours. Make a U-turn on the interstate going the other direction, and see if it tells us. See if it changes
It's
it to
New
40
Mexico.
minutes.
Who cares?
You think I could change from one side of the freeway to the other? There are fences
Nobody
there.
lives in New Mexico.
Sometimes there are those little pathways where like the police sit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes it does it.
I can't see
Sometimes
anything.
they do be
It's-
like that.
It's 2 in the morning. I can't tell. We'll try.
Well, this highway seems to fucking. Oh, this is just a frontage road type
Yeah.
of situation.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. What does
Oh.
that say? I don't know.
That's telling us.
Oh.
Okay, this is the freeway entrance.
Finally.
Okay.
It really took
It's
that
free.
long. Watch it be like you could turn the other way if you want the other part of it. Like if it wasn't blocked off.
Why is there so many cars and 2:30 in the fucking morning?
It's not California.
Yeah.
It's Thursday. What is everybody doing?
It's Thursday. Thursday.
The Thursday cruise-a-thon.
Everybody wants to show off their beautiful trucks. And their
guess.
plain white Honda Civics. And
So
Subarus.
Panda 90,000 says,
They gotta
"Excuse
merge.
me, where's New Mexico? We're fucking lost."
Excuse me, where is New Mexico? We're fucking lost.
We're
Aha.
fucking
I
lost.
know. Do you think I know? All I do is drive to the place. I don't look at the states.
All right. Are we really gonna
This-
make the 2.5 hour? You're not gonna make the U-turn?
The state of your driving. Okay.
Look.
I don't think you
look.
can. There's a divider.
Oh yeah, the divider's there. Fuck. Well, if you do see a fucking availability.
I will.
Oh my.
You should look
This.
though. I am looking.
Oh, there's no divider now. Can you drive over grass?
No, that's
Oh.
a divider.
Oh,
Oh my god.
hold on, I gotta hydrate, folks.
Hydrate
Oh,
into the
we're
other
drifting.
lane.
We're drifting. You know, do you not have any dexterity in real life?
Maybe.
You can pause the game, Dirk, if you do not have the ability to drive and drink at the same time. Water specifically, folks. I'm talking about water.
I'm okay, Slow Panda. I did not get sink water this time. I actually filled up a bottle of regular water from the fridge. Normally, I would just go to the bathroom and get sink water, and Slow Panda will not
Lift
let me
him
go.
out of the driver's seat. You're taking over.
Oh, that would not be
You want to take it?
preferable.
You want to take it?
That would not be good.
Can I U-turn here? Let me see. Oh my God! Maybe. Yes! Oh, we got this. Nobody's here. Let's go.
It's less time. It is less time.
We did it! Yes!
We added a lot of time because we had driven so long, but we did. It is less time.
Blaze said's got sink water. Sink water, gang. Let's go.
You know, in my small Kansas village, of which I was originated from, we actually had a some of the purest water in the entire country.
Ooh, tasty.
Yeah, the water purification system that we got our water from was actually modeled after a water purification system that was rivaled part of the best water purification in the world, and won like an award, like tied or second place to something in like another country. So it was really good. Like, you know how like boomers say like, oh, we used to drink water out of the hose and it was fine. Like, I actually could. Like,
Oh,
and I'm not just saying, yeah, I'm not just saying that because of, you know, of some bullshit. Like, I have quantifiable evidence of it.
Yummy.
Yeah, it was actually really good. It was like the only good thing about that fucking place.
I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, sorry. I'm doing a thing.
What are you doing?
I don't know where we're supposed to go next, and if this makes me do it all over again, I'm gonna lose it. Like, sometimes.
Well, like if this is the counter back to where we started instead of actually taking us to Albuquerque.
Sometimes the GPS in this game just absolutely craps out and doesn't know where to go. So I have to figure it out myself and guess. But since I wasn't paying attention when we messed up, I don't know how to backtrack.
Well, we'll find out now, won't we?
Yes. Yes.
This is the area where we got turned around.
Next
Yeah.
time on Truck Simulator Z.
This is gonna be the episode that turns into like 2 or 3 episodes just for one travel. Just like
It's
an
just
anime.
it's the episode where we scream for 40 minutes.
Who says only 40 minutes? It's only an hour in. We're only an hour in stream. We got a lot more time to go.
Oh, we have a little more time to scream?
Neighbors will thank you later.
Oh, yes. They love me.
I would love to be your neighbor. I'll just get
Just hear
sudden
screaming.
alarms. Yeah, oh, it's telling us to go backwards on this freeway now. Great.
What in the hell? This is not your turn.
But I can still do it. Watch. Let me tell you how I can do this.
By following the map.
Yes.
Watch this shit.
Let's see how we do it. Do's it.
This is how he does it.
I'm stopping. Perfect.
You can go right on red.
Yes.
Giddy up, me boyo.
Do you know how slow trucks are? You think I'm
That
not
slow?
trying? It's good. Run those lights. Thanks, Blayson. Very helpful. I would next time. Because I hate
Turn
roads.
signal.
Oh no, another one.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You went past the line. Oh what? No.
Y'all are judgmental as fuck.
Oh yes. You've definitely went past the line.
It's called getting a jump start.
There's a cop right there. He could have shot you and gotten away with it.
Yes. Don't we love it? Come on, let's do this. Look, that was where the
Going.
destination was.
Yes. We're so close to Albuquerque.
I covered.
Yes, the Queequee.
I covered Viv and Viv and Yao are covering.
What are
up
you
the
covering
map.
me with?
You are covering
Oh.
it. You're the ones covering.
Mental illness. Sign just for me.
What are you covering us with? I wasn't paying
very
attention. I just
You-
feel something.
You feel the map behind.
Another cop. Be on guard.
I am very
Oh
careful.
no!
I am very careful. I'm not gonna hit it.
Oh!
I'm not
Jesus,
gonna hit
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Fuck you.
it. Can I buy one mental illness, please? No,
I
don't
would like
steal
to
my
buy
mental
one
illness.
mental illness, please. Size large.
How come your mom lets you have 2 mental illnesses?
That was an illegal turn.
Who cares? We're almost there. How was it illegal? I was in the
You
left
didn't
turn.
signal that you changed your lane.
Oh
You can
my
only turn into the near
God.
lane.
Oh my lord. Happy?
No.
No.
Very sad.
Why can't I make people happy?
It's not you.
Very depressed.
Yeah, it's not you, man.
It's just their natural emotion.
Man,
natural emotion.
Natural emotion.
so this is what it was the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's a chicken.
Where?
There's a chicken at the bottom of the sea.
I can't see it anymore.
Jesus, 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 Jesus.
We're almost there. What are you worried about?
That stop sign.
Am I really giving you a panic attack for this stop sign? Like, what's the worst that can happen? We just fly off the cliff there?
You've been giving us panic attacks this entire time. Come on.
Well, I
But you
mean,
are
I'm
not a
with
good
passengers.
passenger.
Y'all are
About to kick a hole in my fucking wall.
y'all are about to make me send you flying through the car itself.
You're about to fucking drive through that wall. Oh, wow.
But I
How about
didn't.
that? You made it.
Then I probably shouldn't try parking because y'all are gonna get on me for this. Do I do the
You're gonna
hard
s-
parking?
Hey, man, it's your experience points.
Hey
Alright.
man, you're a rock star.
Get your game on. Go, pro. Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey man, you're right. Oh shit, I missed it.
Wow.
Oh, it was so close.
Just squeeze it in there.
I did it.
You do it.
You did it?
Yay!
Hey.
We're excellent.
11 hours.
Wasn't that bad. Sometimes it just tells me that I only did a good job, which makes me very sad.
We did office supplies.
That's it. That was all for office supplies. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna move y'all.
$5,000.
Hey, we made 5,000. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all to the left instead now, cause y'all are covering up the map, and that's very important to see.
Okay.
Does this make you sad? What's wrong
Okay.
with this? Okay, y'all are gonna hide
Fine,
behind the
well.
music, and you're gonna be okay with that. You got it?
Telling us how to feel.
Yes. Isn't that the purpose of streaming? Or maybe not even streaming. Isn't that just the government's purpose? To make you feel? I don't know. I'm going full conspiracy theorist. What am I doing? I don't want to be one of those streamers. I don't want to be like, yo, everything's the simulation. Everything's poison. Whatever.
I'm just gonna let you keep digging.
Your grave.
I will die. I'm probably just gonna die.
I will die.
I will
think of-
die.
I can't think of anything else to add to that. I am just gonna die at this. All right, job market. We're going somewhere else in New Mexico. Where should we go in New Mexico? Okay, let me just move the map over. Shit, I need a mouse. No, not that. Dang it. Move down, move down, move down. Okay. Any other New Mexico places? This sucks.
There's other places in New Mexico?
Yeah, really. There's El Paso? Oh, I think I already
El
clicked on-
Paso is El Paso.
That's
In El Paso,
Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Down in the West Texas town of El Paso, I
know
fell
what's
in
terrible?
love with a Mexican girl.
I can't type New Mexico in here, but I can type in the cities.
Santa Fe.
The
Santa
only other
Fe.
city. The only other city in New Mexico, right? Pueblo. From the hit
Oy.
series Echo.
That's in Colorado.
Where's the Pueblo in Echo? Please tell me. I need to be informed.
In Echo in Utah or Nevada.
I think
I think
so.
yeah, it's Utah.
Doesn't mean there's only one. But yeah, there's no... Yeah, I don't think there's an Echo in this game. It only does, like, the big...
Of course
cities.
not. The Echo in real life is tiny. They wouldn't put a train station in fucking
Echo. Echo.
Echo.
Echo.
Y'all are the worst. And I
that
love
really makes us feel valued.
the worst. Affectionate. /
Oh.
affectionate. Do you
It's
feel better
okay.
now?
I already know I'm the best.
Mm-hmm.
Around. No one ever gonna get you down.
I'm the best. Around.
Alright, let's... I was going to do something. Yeah. Oh, yes. Write down, like, what I want for, like, a wish list or whatever. I need a computer mouse, because this is hell right now. I cannot control anything without double-clicking everything by accident. I'm using a trackpad.
Ew!
Yeah. I love how horrible that was. Ugh. This absolute visceral reaction. Wireless computer mouse. That will be really helpful. Now I'll have to
Don't do
Google
it slow. Don't do it slow.
Don't.
Is that a threat?
Make sure you stretch first. I said stretch.
Fine.
Stretch.
Fine.
with
The
me.
contempt you have for
One.
your audience.
2. It's being encouraged by y'all. Y'all are enablers.
For enablers of good health, you some bitch.
Stay off the
How
roads.
dare you?
Okay, that flag.
How dare you have the contempt for us trying to encourage you to drink water and have stretchies and pat your tiny little fucking head? I don't understand why you gotta get all huffy about us trying to give you a good time. And if you got a problem with that, then you can shove it up your ass.
Hold on. I need to fix something.
Huh?
I'm
Oh, okay.
fixing- there we go. I did stretch though. I just
Oh,
You
okay,
scared him.
my mic
You
stand is
made him
whack.
leave.
I just needed to tweak a few things. Twerk a
Okay.
few things.
Ew. Dirk is tweaking.
Twerk stretch.
You heard it. You heard it here first.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Slow Panda said I'll gladly get the mouse, and I'm like, Slow Panda, stop spending things, stop gifting people. I am concerned for you. I am genuinely concerned now, because Slow Panda just gifts people so much. Like,
Aw.
Slow Panda is the reason why I have this capture card and the stream deck. So thanks, Slow Panda.
Dang.
But yeah, I was like, I just put those up as, oh, those are gonna be goals, like, you know, way down the road, or people are gonna like fund multiple donations or whatever. Slow Panda just, you bought it within 2 weeks. Oh shit,
Oh, that's
Waylon's
so
streaming.
kind.
Oh my god, yeah, Slow Panda, you are really kind. But sorry, Slow Panda also just mentioned, oh shit, Waylon's streaming. If you know Waylon.
Yes.
Oh my god, they're gonna be good. I'm gonna have to raid into them when we're done. But we're only an hour in. Hopefully they're still up. But until then, let's keep driving.
Time to go to.
We're on our way to San Jose. Not San Jose, Santa Fe.
Okay.
On our way to Santa Fe.
Oh, isn't that where the Furry Confusion?
I don't know.
San Jose?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, San
What?
Jose.
FurCon is? Yeah.
What are you speaking of? What are you sniveling about?
7 hours. Fuck that.
Do you want me to add another 3 onto it like last time?
No, actually. Surprisingly enough.
Then
Actually,
good.
not.
Then be good, little beans. Got it?
How about no?
You,
You can't control me.
you want the 7-hour drive, or do you want to not be good beans?
I
Have
want
I
you
ever
to
been
not.
good?
I know I haven't. I'm bad at everything I do.
No, you're bad.
I'm bad. I'm bad to the bone.
See? Positive reinforcement.
Yeah. JCT. What does that fucking mean?
Oh, junction.
It was on. Oh, junction. Okay.
Conjunction, junction. What's your
Conjunction
What's your
junction. What's your
function?
function? Yeah.
Oh, we all just love bursting out this song. I love that. we're the group. There's always like one person. We just combined everyone into the same group.
Ah!
See? No problems. Ugh. We're the party
Yet.
that comes at Denny's at 2 a.m. And I've seen that before when I've gone to Denny's at 2 a.m. Like, it's crazy. Like, there was like local drama clubs that like from high schools that would come after like various things, and like the only reason we would go there, my friends and I, is because we'd have like classes till like 10 or whatever, or just like dick around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'd be the hooligans that would watch the drama kids come.
Yeah. I used to have when I was in Kansas, I had a D&D group that would play all night, and then it was like the wee hours of the morning we'd go to Waffle House. And
Waffle House.
Waffle House? Why, yes! We go to Waffle House! Happy cattle.
Waffle House.
Waffle House. We'd go to Waffle House. And then once we were done there, we'd go to class in the morning. It was the audacity of the late teens and early 20s to have that much energy. Like,
Oh god.
how dare we be able to do such things? Like, I'm 27 now, and I can barely leave the house without feeling the dread of the energy it would cost me.
My
Oh
brain's
no.
But-
mush.
but we would literally go to school, get out of school, go play D&D all night, go to Waffle House in the weird hours of the morning, then go to school again, probably go to work after that, then go home.
Why?
Like, because we wanted to hang out and play D&D. And
Because I wanted to have friends.
yeah. And I didn't drink coffee at all. I drank soda at the time. I don't even do that now. So I'm just like, ugh. But one time, instead of Waffle House, we went to Denny's, and this is why I brought it up. And I wear glasses, and I don't have the
Nerd.
I don't have the lenses that tint to sunglasses when I go outside. So
the
for
transitions.
yeah, so instead of those, I have to wear the sunglasses that like wrap around.
Like the
So
headbands?
Kinda, they, quite frankly, they kind of look like blind person sunglasses. Like they cover the entirety of your fucking eye area.
That's
Oh.
what you mean. I thought you meant like
Yeah.
around your head or something, like a strap.
No.
Think of like those
No.
basketball players. Anyway.
Well, I was younger, more immature, didn't think about the possible insensitivity of it all. I just thought it would be funny to pull a kind of a subtle prank. So what I did was I wore them into the Denny's and basically pretended that I was vision impaired the entire time. And I didn't go over the top. I wasn't making any insensitivities about it. But it was 3 a.m. I never took them off. And then, we talked and we chatted with the one person that was working the front. And then when I left, me and my friends left, I got in the driver's seat and drove away, and I could just see the look on the face of the person who was working the front as we drove off, and they were just like, what the fuck. So at the time I was just like, oh, I really got them, but now I'm like, yeah, it was a little weird.
You're a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Bamboozled them. That would have been the
Yeah.
YouTube video of the decade back then. Everybody was
Yeah,
doing
and now
prank
I can realize that it was. Yeah, now I can realize that it was. I didn't understand. I mean, I hadn't even heard the term ableist at that time. So now I can recognize the insensitivity of that thing. But at the time, I just thought it would be kind of funny to really get them to try to believe that I was. Because again, I was a drama kid, and I knew not to oversell it. I wasn't stumbling around or making an ass of myself, but I was subtle about it. And then driving away, they were just like, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" So now I know that's something that you shouldn't do, and not something to be made light of. But at the time, I was proud of the fact that they really bought it.
Right. I mean, it does remind
Yeah.
me of like that topic where it's like, should like neurotypical people play neurodivergent or autistic people in particular? Because it's like that's come up when people like bring up shows like, what is it, like The Good Doctor, where it's like the guy playing the doctor who's supposed to be autistic or some sort of like kind of neurodivergence like that isn't actually autistic in real life, but it's like it's a weird subject because you're like, it's like people play whatever people with like whatever mental disorders and other shows, but it's like being like ASD it's kind of interesting because it's like kind of a mix of your personality within you, but also like various like I don't know divergences or like I don't know if I should say like disorders in a way. Like it's really a weird subject because it's
Yeah.
it's I mean it's like I guess in a sense it is kind of like if somebody plays like somebody blind in like a movie or a play and they're not like in a sense it could be considered ableist. I'm just not sure. Like I've never really thought about that until like the whole debate about that is like I think it was like Sia's movie or whatever, the one where it was like really badly portraying autism, like where she basically casted one of her typical go-to actresses as like the autistic child and really made her go over the top for the role, and it was you know just very poor autism representation.
Yeah.
Just a really bad subject.
Yeah, and there's a Hamish Bonebreaker. Hey, it affects everyone differently. It's hard to capture on screen. That's very true. That's the thing about a spectrum kind of disorder because, I'm autistic, for example, and I've been I've acted on stage, but when I have acted, I can honestly say that the things that limit me because of my autism has affected my ability to perform. Now, I have since done things that have helped me cope with that, but if the goal was to portray my autism, I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how I would do I don't know how I would go about doing that, but I know that I would have a closer personal tale or a personal look at being able to feel that. But at the same time, if the goal is to portray that, to be able to tell that story on a screen, at some point you have to give the nod to someone who can perform it more so than someone who can understand it. Because I don't know where that line is. I don't know I don't know where it all is. I think at some point we have to give more opportunities to people who actually understand the truth of the matter, because that's how you actually give proper representation. Because if you just give it to people who don't understand it, who've never experienced it, then you always get bad representation.
Right.
And there's only so much that listening to a group of experts and then not having them involved in the portrayal or anything like that can do. Because if you just have the experts over in a corner and then none of them on the cast, or none of them in the director's chair, or none of them in the writers, then you just sort of gave them a chance to talk once, and then you filter what you want to do through them, but then you're still doing what you want to do. You know, it's a step, but it's not close enough.
It's like a game of telephone when that happens, because you're just like passing it on, like, oh, I saw somebody that's like this. This is what I think. This is what I see of them. This is what I think of them, and that is only just a surface level perception. That is kind of what I'm getting out of it. It's a tricky thing. With that, or maybe I shouldn't say like tricky. It's just one of those things that's unfortunately been like seeing going on now. Just because like just it wasn't really understood before. It's like you obviously had things like Forrest Gump or whatnot, where it's like, not Tom Cruise. Jeez, why am I thinking of Tom Cruise? Who the fuck?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, yes. I'm like, why the heck am I thinking Tom? Yeah, but Tom Hanks, like, he doesn't really, at least he hasn't said anything about having any sort of like impairments or disabilities or disorders or whatever, but he still played somebody that was mentally slow and all that stuff for you know, Forrest Gump. And it's like, even though people like, Rebel as a good movie and whatnot, but it's it still is that there's still a fakeness to it where it's like, this is what I see, this is what people kind of just think of it as. And it's like, in a sense, it's like acting partially is that like being something you're not, but at the same time there are certain like indefinite not indefinite, geez, like what is it, like inalienable, whatever the thing is, where it's like unchangeable, like, or it's like super, like, that where it's
Intangible.
like intangible, thank you, thanks babe, intangible traits that you can't change those are like, you can't empathize or sympathize or whatever it is, you can't like execute them in the way that what is it, that somebody with it could.
Yeah, it's the distance between empathy and sympathy. You can only sympathize so much with someone before you have to admit that you're doing it from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And once you have experienced something in the same realm as someone, that is when you can well, no, I'm getting them backwards. Empathy is from the outside. Sympathy is when you're on the inside. Hamish in the chat mentions like those gay movies for straight people. When you get a lot of straight people acting as gay people, and you always get the cartoonish kind of portrayal of gay people.
Or
I
even
would
straight writers, where it's just like, this
yeah,
is what
exactly.
a gay person is like. Oh, they're all fashion, whatever.
Yeah, all fashion, all femme, all this, all that.
Like,
And I would expand that to transgender people. I have tried to explain it to a couple of cis people who have never experienced, obviously, what it is like to be a transgender person or to have that kind of struggle with your gender identity. And I've tried to come up with a couple of analogies to try to give an entry point for empathy, because they want to understand, they want to sympathize, but they just don't understand it. They're not hateful. They're the people specifically I'm talking about, not a general public, but the specific people I'm talking to. They're not hateful. They don't hate me. They just don't understand what I'm going through. And so I try to give them an analogy or something to go through. And I've gone through a few, but there is, so far I've not come up with anything that can effectively communicate the struggle of living in your body and living in a social structure and not feeling like you're actually there, or like you don't know yourself, or that you have been told that you are someone that you're really not, but you don't know where you actually are or who you are or anything like that. It's a very strange and unique thing. And if you're trying to portray that as someone who has never experienced it, that is going to be extremely difficult. And that's why it's super fucking important that transgender people actually play trans characters. And it's not just because of the fact that transgender actors and actresses are criminally undercast, but also because if your character is trans, that even if they're, their character shouldn't be limited to is trans, that's their character. But that is an aspect of them that will never be fully understood by a writer or actor, actress that has never experienced that. Yeah, go ahead.
You're really onto something. Sorry, it just I really, it's hard for me to really pull up something in response to that, but it's I guess it might be in a sense of like how it's like back in the day of like Shakespeare or whatnot. It was like only guys could act or whatever. Like they would play like women or whatever in some plays.
Yeah.
Like, for all the female parts, but yeah, it's like that in a sense. It's like, sure, you could get them to act as that, but they're not gonna understand being a woman. Like,
No.
yeah, it's like in a similar way. It's like somebody that's cis is not gonna perform or even just have the internal understanding or, you know, perception of being trans. I think that's what you're getting at. I don't want to, like, whatever it is, telephone or be like, I'm your mouthpiece. Sorry.
No, yeah,
You're the one that's making a point. This is why I'm
Yeah, no, you got it. Yeah, it's exactly that. It's only the people who've really experienced these things will really understand it. Now, that isn't to say that people who haven't experienced it can't get it as a concept, or they can't empathize, or they can't learn about it. And you know, there are efforts that can be made by people who have never lived those experiences to get closer to it, who can you know, learn from people, who they can be open-minded, they can listen and talk and study and everything. And those are invaluable people. Those are people who, if they make those kinds of efforts, could actually, if they also have the talent to portray or talent to write efficiently or accurately portray in whatever medium that they are in, those are the kinds of people that should be the ones to do so. If you cannot get an actual trans or gay or autistic or whatever person we're talking about to get in on those roles, get it to someone who is learned, open-minded, actually gets and understands it, and isn't just standard person director likes who thinks they get it and will do some caricature.
Yeah, somebody with a willingness to learn. Because you can get people where it's just like, I'm just here for the ticket, I'm just here for the paycheck, and that's different from somebody where it's like, I genuinely want to master and perform this. But yeah, I do hate the whole like thing when it's like you see writers just write like queer or like gay, you know, characters as just they're always feminine or whatnot. Like I haven't seen as much like with lesbian representation, but it always just seems like with queer characters like that, it's always, oh, they're feminine. They're always feminine because queer is just not masculine, not manly. And it's like, it's just so frustrating to watch because then you're like, why? There's no representation of like more masculine or just generally androgynous presenting queer folks. And it's like, I think that partly
Did
comes
someone
from,
say
like,
genuinely or generous? Fuck me. Generally
Apparently no
androgynous.
one did, because even you can't say it.
Yeah, I can't say it.
You got it. Yes.
I've been sitting here in my freaking corner
It's
listening
just like,
to this.
oh, I feel bad that I just kept you quiet. Do you agree, Yao? Do you agree?
I can't. I trust in your judgment.
That's fair. Yeah, but yeah, we didn't mean to like sideline you. Just yeah, we got into that topic. Yeah,
I was like, I don't know what to say about this topic.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, I'm just like, I wish we had like more words like, yeah, more masculine gay characters, like yeah, male and female. Like, you know, sometimes you just want. It's like, yeah, you don't see enough like, you know, butch lesbian characters and things. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Let's get back to the trucking, shall we?
Yeah. It's gonna be 65 up ahead, and looks like you're already going well below that.
I'm slow as fuck. Yes, we already know. Yeah, this truck just will brake fast and it'll accelerate super slow. Yeah.
Has anyone ever learned how to spell breakfast by learning to spell it break fast?
Yes, I did that.
I mean, yes, and I'll also do the same thing for people. I'll be like Peopoli, and yield as yield.
Yeah.
Veggie table.
Vegetable, yeah,
Speedometer.
Speedometer, yes.
Ooh, the speedometer.
That's what this is, the speedometer. Look how fast we're going.
Sounds like my first job.
Oh yes, Wednesday, Slow Panda. Wednesday.
Oh yes, Wednesday.
Was your first job a lifeguard?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just the speedometer forever.
Oh. Interesting.
Let's see. How
So-
our election.
So, speaking of Waffle House, on a weird tangent, did anybody see the blood moon yesterday?
I thought the blood moon was tonight.
Well, I thought it was. Somebody texted me it was yesterday. I'll have to check again. It might. I thought it was November 8th at like 1 in the morning or something. Not like November. I'm confused. But basically, I was trying to see it last night, but it was all cloudy and raining, of course, so I couldn't. Even if it wasn't or was. Maybe I'll get a chance
Interesting.
tonight, but it's still cloudy as hell. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I have to wait another 3 years otherwise.
Yeah, I was. My mom texted me and told me that it was tonight.
Tonight. The blood moon it is tonight. Mom, why are you talking like that? Because the blood moon.
Because it is a blood moon.
Because the blood moon.
At the time.
Mother, you're scaring me.
What the?
Good.
What time is the lunar eclipse on November 8th? That's what they said. That's
Oh,
what.
that's lunar eclipse. I thought it was a blood moon, not an eclipse.
Oh, guess I was. I think that's partly what it is, though. What time?
It is. It is. It's a lunar eclipse.
Okay. Yeah. It says November 8th. The Beaver Moon lunar eclipse has ended and thrilled skywatchers around the world. Oh.
Cause you said it was you said at 1 a.m. right? It
Yeah.
was done. It has
Yeah.
finished.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I missed it.
Oh, so it was 1 a.m. today, so it already happened.
Exactly.
It is complete though.
Oh, what the
Sorry,
balls?
I know,
This
right?
bullshit.
Oh, there we go.
So it's. Cock! I was awake and I couldn't. I was.
You were trying. You were
I was trying to get on fucking GTA Online roleplay and kept on crashing at that time. Bullshit.
GTA roleplay?
Yeah.
There's a Grand Theft Auto roleplay.
Yeah.
How would that work? Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that.
You're in the shoulder. What the fuck are you doing? You're meant to go to the Civic County. Why?
I accidentally turned on the emergency lights and I don't know how to turn them off. How does this work? What lights did I
Pause
turn
and
on?
look it up.
That's the easy way.
Yeah, dumbass.
No, man.
Oh, gosh, I don't even know how these controls work. Lights. Light horn.
The
Light
light horn.
horn. Light horn.
There's an air horn on here? We'll have to try that out.
Yeah, it's a
sometime.
truck, bro.
You people.
It was Della and a dealer and a dog named Jake and a cat named Kalamazoo. Left the city in a pickup truck, gonna make some dreams come true. They rolled out west with the wild sunsets and the coyote bays at the moon. And Della and a dealer and a
Oh,
dog named
hazard
Jake and a
warning.
cat named Kalamazoo.
That's why. I turned on the hazard lights. It's
Uh-oh.
right next to my right turn, so yeah. That happened. Oh,
The only hazard I see here is you.
Where's
Thank
your
you.
turn signal? There you go.
thanks. See, this is what happens when y'all are good beans. You actually help me.
Shut up.
I got y'all invested in a deep conversation, and y'all were very nice and polite. Y'all didn't cause me to crash. And we're only 27
Y'all,
minutes away.
y'all feel like fucking blaming us for this shit while you were driving 20 miles under the speed limit the whole fucking time. Don't think I didn't notice that shit.
I'm sorry. It didn't cause us a crash, though.
No, it causes us to be fucking late.
What? It doesn't say we're late. Wait until we get there, and it will say if we're late or not. Please make the light. Please make the light.
Whee!
Oh,
That was an illegal turn.
I forgot to turn on the signal. Damn it!
Ah.
I hate how you say it's a legal turn like there's no left turn light. Yes, the turn is legal. I just forgot the light.
It was an illegal turn because you did not indicate that you were going to turn into the other lane.
Do you want to tell
You're supposed to turn in. You're supposed to turn. You have to fucking. When you turn at a light, you have to turn into the nearest lane.
Yes. I am in.
And
I
you
was
didn't.
In the left lane. What? What do you mean? I
You
was
were
in the left lane.
you merged into the right lane, and you're far past the fucking line now.
Oh my god! I am sorry. What?
You're not even checking to see if there's someone behind you.
Look, there's nobody behind me.
You can't see them.
Yes. There. Look.
You're not
look over my
perfect.
shoulder. I am doing everything right now. And I indicated I'm turning right. Thank you very much.
You could have gone. You can go. What are you waiting for? You could have turned right on red if there was no one there.
I was. Oh God, I was changing my emotions on my stream deck. God damn. You people are nuts.
That old car.
Oh, I.
That was an old truck. Hey, what? Look, keep your eyes on the fucking road.
Fine.
Vivian, you're busting my gut.
I'm
Better
busting
not.
his balls.
Oh yes, as you bust his balls, you're busting my gut. It's a
Lot of
2-for-1
busting going on.
experience.
Yeah, Slow Panda, I just have it randomly shuffling on Spotify. I forgot to put it on whatever music I do normally. So yeah.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb.
How do you
Oh,
get
that
away
was-
with just playing any music?
Well, so the music, it's on its separate channel, so it's like on channel 1 or 2 or whatever. And then the VOD records only like channels 1, 5, or whatever it is. So like everything except the music is on the VOD channel recording. So when
Huh.
it gets produced, it has, yeah, all the other sounds, including you guys.
You'll have to show me how to do that, because for some reason on mine, OBS only does like one audio stream.
Oh, like just mic and desktop audio?
Yeah, it just, for streaming, it only has
Oh.
one audio channel.
Okay, do you have PC or Mac?
PC.
Okay, then it will work. I used to have like Mac stuff and I couldn't, but Fallen Wolf actually showed me how to do this. There's a thing, I forgot the exact name, where it's like window dash like capture audio something. Like you can Google it, and yeah, it's still kind of in beta, but it works perfectly. Like
Cool.
it downloads that and it allows you to take separate applications and like record only those channels. So you can just delete that like desktop audio stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh,
Well,
no.
talk about it.
Do y'all hear the train?
no.
Oh, thank God.
No.
I missed it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just watching your fucking screener.
Oh, wait. Am I supposed to turn here or here?
It's right.
I know it's right, but there are 2 entrances. There's the entrance. I couldn't tell.
It's right.
Yes, I know it's right. I am in the
No,
general
I didn't-
vicinity.
Slow pan, I wanted you to get hit by the train.
Of course you did. You want me to go through the worst. I can't
After
even
all,
tell. I can't even tell where there it is. Sorry.
why wouldn't you stay out in that camera angle?
Well, I
A
finished. now.
coupling.
That's
Nice.
That's called divorce.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
level 10.
right.
You
Instructor.
did it.
All right.
Instructor.
I'm big instructor boy. I'm doing all of them except just in time because I don't like pressure and it scares me and I'm very intimidated.
Under pressure.
Where do we want to go? Now? Oh, geez, that made me dizzy.
Sorry, Jesus.
No, not you. The game. Not everything's about you.
Oh yeah, you just said it right after I did a thing.
But that's just coincidence. It doesn't mean.
Oh, only you say that now.
All right. All right. Where do we want to go?
Carlsbad? Well, that's just mean.
Oh, Carlsbad. That one.
No.
There's another Carlsbad. There's two Carlsbads.
Jeez, this
Man.
is so mean.
Everybody hates
Carl, what did you do? Yeah, what did you do, Carl?
I just really don't like his route.
Uh-huh. I guess we're going to Carlsbad then, if that's where y'all want to go. I asked Shaq because I can never make a decision for myself. I am a VN streamer. Do you think I make my own decisions?
Did you like that edit I did of the West Wing clip?
I don't know if I saw it.
It's on my tweeter. It's
Oh,
the pinned tweet
tweeter.
on my. It's the pinned tweet on my tweeter. It's a short clip.
Your
guess
Twitter.
I'll have to check that out right now. Hold on, everybody. We're stopping stream. Gotta check Twitter.
Gotta check the tweeter.
Oh my gosh. Somebody just redid the meme of like the Hardiki route where it's like, this is what a Hardiki route would be like. And it's just like the thing with like the coffee where it's like, how you like your coffee? Hot or whatever. It's like black or something like that. And I can't explain it, but it's like basically just Hardiki being a dick.
Makes sense. That is his character.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Wait a minute, this one? Oh, this one.
Make sure you hear the audio.
Mm-hmm. I'm hearing it. Yep. Oh, it replayed. I'm like, why is it saying the same thing like 5 times in a row?
Yeah.
Yes, how does this end? My God.
Yeah.
That is
Anytime this is anytime I come up to a choice of any kind of consequence,
like
any amount of ambiguity. This is a choice of endless proportion, but you don't know how it ends, and then the dev is like, we don't always know how it ends.
Don't though. All right, we're gonna go from either Gallup or no, that's the wrong Carlsbad. This is the correct Carlsbad.
Oh, that's Carl's good.
Carl's.
Oh shit, from Wyoming.
Oh my God.
Carl's.
Casper, Wyoming to Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Oh my
from
God.
Nevada to
Gross.
Mexico. I think we're gonna go with the shorter ones. Don't want
BKB.
to. All right, let's do this one.
Gallup. Carlsbad. Good.
Slow Panda likes to know, would you like to learn the longest English word? Sure,
Is
I
it
guess.
anti-disestablishmentarianism?
That's the only one I could think of. It's probably gonna be something else. It's gonna be like, no, it's, and then just some random like thing.
I think it's some sort of silicosis.
Oh yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. If I recall correctly.
Oh
It's
yeah,
even longer
it's
than that.
longer. Okay. Lay it on us, the slow panda 90,000.
Stop!
I did.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're blocking the whole ass thing there.
I'm eating a cookie.
Well, aren't you
I guess
proud?
that's his excuse.
It's the
I'm
worst
eating a
way to
cookie.
say.
I'm eating a cookie.
I was though. That's why I was like talking like very weirdly. Like I was mute. When you talk with something in your mouth.
I'm eating the cookie.
Robert and cookie.
I want cookie.
No, you can't have my cookies. You're not here.
How do you know that?
I will be in like how many days? Fuck me.
A week.
Yeah, about a week.
Yeah, you need to plan something. Yeah, I'll text you.
Man.
Okay.
It's. Oh.
Not like that. No, it's not like that.
There it is. It's pneumomotor microscopic silicovolcanoneosis. There you go. I remember I used to try to say that word when I was in like elementary school.
Slow Panda, we can get hit by the train. Ah, it's too late.
Pneumo ultra microscopic silivolcano. Volcano
Oh, no, Yosis.
neosis.
I can't see it.
Neosis, so
Neosis. Pneumo ultra microscopic cilio
Silico,
Sili-
probably.
silico. Okay.
This
Okay.
Yeah,
hurts.
because it's a
This-
silicon. It's just a
Silico.
silicosis.
Okay.
From, like, tiny-
volcano.
Yeah.
Silico volcanoneosis. Okay.
I'm trying to read it, but
Panoconiosis.
I can't process it because of everyone
Coniosis.
saying it.
Yeah. Let's deconstruct it. Pneumo. Right. Pneumo.
That's what I was
ultra
doing, it's-
Microscopic. Silico. Volcanoconiosis. So it's it's breathing in super duper tiny ultra microscopic silicon particles, probably from a igneous source like a volcano. I think it's a mining disease of the lungs.
Pneumo ultra microscopic damn it. Pneumo ultra microscopic ciliovolcano. Ah, damn it. It's that
Yeah,
last
look at-
part that volcano fucking volcano bullshit.
Oh,
Fucking
no.
volcano
I am.
volcanoneosis volcanoneosis.
What?
Slow has written like a whole thing about how to say it right there.
But I want to look at the word when I say it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
look at the cheat sheet. But I appreciate the attempt to help. I appreciate the attempt to help. Don't get me wrong. But I want to look. I want to say it with the word.
I want to say it for real.
I want to say it real.
Pneumo
say it
ultra
real
microscopic
good.
ciliovolcanoneosis.
Oh, nice.
It was close, but I stumbled a little bit. Volcanoneosis.
There's another C sound in there.
Dang it. You're making me just swear. My brain's melted from this conversation.
Dirk died.
Oh,
I'm
volcanoconiosis.
Yes.
Volcanoconiosis. Okay. Now volcanoneosis is volcanoconiosis.
Oh,
Okay.
Volcano gnocchi.
Volcanognocchi.
I'm getting sick of getting
Volcano
Volcanoconiosis.
gnocchi.
Pneumo ultra microscopic ciliovolcanoconiosis.
Yay.
Silico.
Ugh, motherfucker.
My God, did we
I'm gonna take a
really-
picture of that so I can save that for later.
Yeah, you're gonna get on stream and it's gonna be the first word that comes out of your mouth. Pneumomo. Ultra microscopic silico volcanoconiosis.
Ooh. I'm missing another C. What am I missing?
Missing.
Silico.
Silico?
It's not Cilio, it's Silico. Like silicon,
Silico.
element.
Silico. Damn it. Okay. Silico volcano. Coniosis. Okay. Pneumo ultra. Pneumo ultra microscopic microscopic skilio. Nope, microscopic silico. Microscopic silico. Pneumo ultra. I'm French kissing my fucking pop filter. Pneumo ultra microscopic silico volcano scoliosis. Motherfucker.
No, it's me, scoliosis.
It's scoliosis again.
It's. Oi.
Oh, you forgot 2 letters?
Ah,
There's more?
What? Are you gonna say the whole word again?
There's more.
I am about to just fall out of my seat from this. Holy shit.
Why?
Also
It's
from
not
this
that
reckless
bad.
driving.
Oh, this
Whoa.
conversation is melting me. How do you think I'm supposed to listen to you two and drive at the same time?
You really like blaming other people for your mistakes, don't you? I hit a nerve? Jesus, I'm sorry.
No, baby.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm messing. I'm sorry, I'm just.
I wasn't trying to be real with you.
Oh no. Oh my god, you should have just seen the pause. Like, the pause in my Twitch just, I turned it into like the angry emote. Oh no, it's back to angry. I just was like, it was just too perfect to just really hit that hole. Nah, you're good though.
You don't worry, Slow. I see you missed the no. Yeah.
Oh, there was.
Oh god.
Pneumo no ultra microscopic silico volcanoconiosis.
Okay, so pneumo no ultra.
Oh shit, I have the blinker on? Oh yeah, I did. There we go.
How dare you
A
blink?
million points deducted. Okay, so pneumo no ultra microscopic fucking god. Okay. Microscopic silico volcano neosis.
Coniosis.
Volcano coniosis.
Yes.
Silico volcano coniosis.
When you write
Like
your
I'm
own
training-
VN, you're just gonna add that as the disease of the main character.
I have.
Pass a picture of their great uncle Butsy who died of.
Pneumo no microscopic. My fuck. I can't even memorize it. I'm trying to draw at the same time.
I tried so hard.
Fucking
to
great
look
uncle
at it.
Butsy who died of pneumo no ultra microscopic silico volcano coniosis. Damn it.
Oh, you're almost there. Honestly,
God damn.
why does it have to be Butsy though? Like out of all the names, you're just like Uncle Butsy.
That's just his
Butsy
name.
has the psilocybin. Oh, I can't even
Don't
see
make
that
fun of my
voice.
uncle's name.
Is your uncle real?
No.
Oh.
Imaginary uncles are just as precious to us. Okay.
Fine. Sorry I hit a nerve
Yeah.
there. It's like the
Yeah.
nerve which I honestly was just joking with all that. I didn't mean to make it so. Sorry if I was like I felt like when I tried to like apologize, I was just like I totally stumbled on my words. Like sometimes I'm like, I should have said it like this. Or like, are they sure that they believe me? I'm not mad.
It's okay, it's alright.
Oh,
Okay.
Speech is hard.
Pneumo no ultra microscopic silico volcano coniosis.
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Did I say silico volcanoes?
Yeah,
Did I do it?
I think you did. So
Oh my
Panda, you can
God.
correct us if you didn't say it correctly, but I think she did.
She... something. It sounded right. That's gonna be the raid message at this point. We're gonna.
Oh, they said yay.
Raid.
Oh my fucking yeah! We're gonna fucking raid them with that. They're gonna think we're putting a curse on them.
Yes, honestly, it's like, yeah, when I was just like watching Cowboy 3 play through Bayonetta 3, it's just like, that's the next spell. That's the one in the sequel. Stupid. It's like kind of volcanoconiosis.
Fucking pneumo no ultra microscopic silico volcanoconiosis. I know I got it right that time because I was paying attention. Son of a bitch. I can name all the presidents in order along with their political parties, and a fun fact, just name me a number. Name me a number between 1 and 46.
32.
32. That would be Dwight David Eisenhower, born David Dwight Eisenhower. He was a Republican, born in Texas, raised in Kansas. He was the general in the Atlantic Theater during World War II. He graduated from West Point. That's where he changed his name to Dwight David Eisenhower. He didn't even know what party he was going into the presidential election. And he was the one who gave us the infamous warning of the military-industrial complex. Turned out he was right on that shit. His vice president was Richard Nixon, yeah, what else? Yeah, so turns out I can do that. Yeah, that's my way of making sure I'm mentally awake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That reminds me of this like video. Have you ever heard of the YouTuber Sam O'Nella?
Sam O'Nella. No, I can't say that.
Salmonella.
He does this whole thing about like he basically has these animatics where it's like just educational things like that or fun facts. And one of them was on like banana republics, and it talks about like Eisenhower in there and how like I forget if it's like Venezuela or Colombia that was like becoming socialist at the time, but then it was like America had heard about it, and of course Eisenhower's the president at the time, and he hears about it, and just the overreaction that the guy made for the animation of him was just so good. I got it. I have to send it. Oh man, hold on. I'm sending this in chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I also think Eisenhower wanted to blow up the moon. Or at least he wanted to.
What?
Yeah, he wanted to.
Yeah.
He wanted to nuke the moon.
Yeah, there was one of the presidents wanted to nuke the moon. I was also in
Yeah.
confusion when Vivian told me that some time ago, and I checked it out and it was like, oh, it's true.
Yeah, Eisenhower
There
wanted
it
to
is.
nuke the moon.
Okay, this is good. Gonna have to play this in chat. I don't know if I could play it for y'all on stream, but I probably could, but I'm lazy.
How dare you?
Actually, no, wait, wrong chat. Collaboration chat. Get ready for out of context posts. There we go. What is happening? I just got 2 random notifications. There we go. Somebody was live. Okay. Like, what the hell?
Kabu's live.
Oh, God, that too. Jeez, I need a... Oh my God, so many notification things I need to check. Alright. Let me know if you got it. Okay, I'm just gonna play the audio, like, right next to my mic. Enjoy the second discount version of it.
Why can't you just... Okay.
Well, you can watch it too. I'm just playing it
just
for the
watched it.
chat.
Very
That was-
confused. Okay.
That was funny.
Oh God, it's my favorite thing.
Eisenhower. Yo, what's up? This Jacobo guy, he's making us pay minimum wages. Well, that doesn't sound very good for business. That's not all, though. He's also taking our unused land and giving it back to the people. Does that sound familiar?
Oh
dear.
no.
You don't think? By the way
It's
it's
looking-
looking, Dwight, I'd say he's
he's
a
a dirty,
collectivizing.
collectivizing commie. Commie! Commie! Holy shit. World Star! Oh God, it's like my favorite freaking clip from him. Ugh. That's so dumb, though. No words. This
No,
is
that makes sense.
This is the moment I spook you. It's so dumb.
Makes
and I
sense.
just love it. Like politically
That
too.
makes
I'm
sense in terms of what should have happened. It makes sense in terms of what he would have done.
like, yeah, honestly. I mean, yeah.
They also gave us the highway.
Yeah. Hey, we're on a highway.
Yeah.
I mean, that also has its problems. But hey, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Going on the highway. Off into adventure.
Like he's responsible for the like the national ones that are like blue and red symbols, not the white ones, because those were already being made like around World War II, pre-World War II. And then Eisenhower's like, let's nationalize them, let's make them like official, not like just side roads.
Yeah.
Fun
Because
facts.
he was like he went coast to coast and it took him like 2 weeks or something, and I mean that's the fucking watch Cars, and a lot of fucking small towns died because they put in the highway system.
Small towns dying. I thought you said small cars.
Yeah, the plot of Cars, the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a strange thing. I mean, honestly, it frustrates me out. I need to turn right. Ah! That was scary. Help! Oh, every time I
Hey,
do that, it
Dirk.
pauses. Yes? Oh, God.
Shouldn't
can
have
I
done
escape this? No, that was a bad idea.
You shouldn't have done that, Dirk.
You will
That was
notice.
an error.
Indeed. Sorry, what were you saying?
Talking about Cars, the movie.
Oh yeah, that. So, yeah, with just highways and stuff, it's just frustrating because it's like things could have been more like improved with like train transit. So it wouldn't have to take like 2 weeks or whatever. But rather than it being like, okay, let's just improve this mass transit thing in public transportation. America, of course, wants to be like individualized and be like, let's take cars on our own terms and drive them. So, of course, it becomes more of a personal commodity instead of transportation being more of a public system. And that's how we have highways and traffic and terrible bus, train, whatever infrastructure.
Yeah, I mean the rail lines are still privately owned, and and that's because industry. You can sell more cars, and I mean you don't sell trains. You sell tickets on trains. Train tickets are a lot cheaper than cars are. So if you can sell a person a car and tax them on the car, and you can sell them a driver's license, and you can make them pay property tax and registration every fucking year on a car, but a train ticket is once. If you're trying to raise revenue for a government, then they have no reason to nationalize the train system. If you're trying to do it for, the goodness of the people, and the making sense of it all, and for, actual improving of commodities and improving of the quality of life and advancing technology and keeping up with the quality of the world and all that other shit,
Oh yeah.
then yeah, they should have nationalized the train system and improved the technology on that and invest in high-speed rail and all that other shit. But and the bus system and not gotten rid of all of the lines in the cities and just put in roads to get to the point where we have entire cities that are just roads with no sidewalks. But
Yeah. Good old Strodes.
yeah, but now we've gotten to the point where, oh good, we can bypass the way station. Good.
Thank goodness.
But
Did not do anything wrong.
I honestly have no idea whether or not there's a point at which we can get get to where we can actually fix this. I don't know. There's so many things that need to be fixed, and I don't know if there's ever going to be enough people in the power to fix it that are going to be willing to do so.
Right, because it's like, then again, the people that get sponsored are the politicians, which are then sponsored by the private companies who are like, we can make profit off of not nationalizing, which, yeah, becomes the circle, like the circle jerk or the circle loop of it. So it's not just, oh, politicians just want to be mean. It's, they're incentivized, essentially.
Yeah, they're being bribed. It's, you know...
It's like, we think bribing like this would be illegal, but it's like...
No, and the only people that could make it, illegal are the very people that are getting bribed in the first place. So, I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Right. Oh, roads with no sidewalks? That's just Houston. Slow Panda. Also, screw the Houston Astros. They won the World Series. God, I hate them. They're just like the most boring thing to watch because it's like they've won so much stuff recently. It's like everybody hates them. It's like, what's all the good teams left? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about in sports. But gosh, it's just like one of those teams where you're like, you hate rooting for them, kind of how like college football, like there's always like the schools that win everything. I just hate that whole system of things. Like, I only keep up with it kinda because my dad does. So it's like I kind of secondhand watch him talk about it, and I'm like, I don't care, but I guess we're just gonna listen to this all Saturday. Yeah, growing up a sports obsessed family is always fun.
Sounds like a fun time.
Right.
A real fun time.
Great when you get woken up at 9 a.m. by that. Tried sleeping on Saturday, but nope. You hear yelling.
I, unfortunately, need to do some work on the campus. So,
Yeah, educate the
I will
kids.
need to go soon. Dirk, can you unlock the door?
Hold on. Let me just pull over.
No, it's okay. I'll just do it. I'll just do it while you're going.
Are you
It's
sure?
fine. All right.
Alright,
It's okay.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just go. Okay. All right.
Okay,
See you later.
See ya. Bye. Oh god.
We're
crashed into a
tuck and
vehicle.
roll.
You got
Tuck
this.
and roll.
Go. Oh my god.
Well.
He almost missed it. Whew. That
Yeah, I'm
was really
sure
scary
that
to
leg will
watch.
heal in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Sheesh. I can't believe it twisted like that.
Well, I'm sure you can get an Uber out here.
Well, yeah. I don't think we're too far from civilization.
Yeah, there's a cell phone tower over there. You should be able to get signal if he crawls far enough.
Oh yeah. I mean, all you have to do is just climb on it, right? That's how cell towers work.
Oh, no, that's not a cell tower. That's a radio tower. That actually makes the signal worse.
Oh shit.
Nah, there's a farm.
Oh yeah. Farmers.
If the
are
farmer's out here if there's a farmer out here this time of day, which they probably won't. They usually work in the morning. But maybe they stuck around. They should be fine.
Yeah, farming's interesting with that. Like, did you grow up around like a lot of farming stuff?
Oh yeah. Kansan's. That's basically that's basically all they have to do. That's basically all that's there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if my governor is gonna fucking win the election or not. I'm trying to keep up with my
Well, I mean, I don't know. California seems pretty, pretty obvious. who's
Yeah.
gonna win, but yeah, for swing states and stuff, it's But still, it's like we have to keep voting in people that are like left wing or more so liberal, I guess. But because yes, people now it's like you think California's completely like Democratic or blue, but there's a lot of inland like that, like an inland farm that lean right or red and all that stuff. It's like if you see a map, it's like so big, but you know the populations of them are so small.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
I remember.
Pacific State.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, that's all I had to say. Sorry.
Oh, okay. when I was there in 2016, I remember I flew in to oh god, what is I can't remember. I think it's
I didn't
Um,
know if you didn't know the airport name. I could have told you.
it was I think it's San Diego or something, but it was it's what's near Folsom.
Oh. Jeez, that's like San Jose or San Francisco. That's Northern California, I think. Oh, jeez.
It-
Yeah, I would have known that.
Yeah. But whatever it is I the director of the movie, and I was staying at his house during the initial part, was he lived kind of near this place called Cameron Park, and we lived and he lived up there, and we were staying there. But when we were filming, we drove even further up north, kind of near Somerset, and it was up in this wooded area. We rented a cabin in the woods, really, and the plot of the movie involved someone throwing a party in a cabin in the woods and then killing everyone that came over. So that was real comforting to sleep there.
Isn't that just Cabin in the Woods?
But it's called Hammer Boys. It's on YouTube.
I'm gonna make
But,
it. I'm gonna make it. Oh, thank God. Sorry.
Nice. And we when we were up there, we were surrounded by a lot of, specifically when we were going up to Somerset, we were surrounded by a lot of these signs for the state of Jefferson. It was this petition for to basically split the state of California in half, where the people of Northern California wanted to have a separate state from Southern California, because they felt that, among other things, the resources of Northern California and was going to Southern California primarily, and the taxes that were being taken from Northern California were being paid to Southern California primarily. But most of all, the main argument was the Republicans in Northern California didn't want to be associated with the Democrats of Southern California.
Yeah, they're like, oh, L.A. and all that crap.
Yeah, exactly.
when that
It always comes down to urban versus rural, and it's annoying. I mean, Illinois has the same thing, where there are people in Southern Illinois who legitimately want Chicago to be its own city-state.
Oh dear God! Just take a shot for any time somebody like right wing mentions Chicago.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, there was a shooting that happened in I don't remember the name of it, but it was where Michael Jordan, it's where he grew up, and it's this really nice suburb.
Oh, that.
It's
Was that recent?
yeah.
Like, this year?
Yeah,
that
it was. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't long ago. It was this year. It was a number of months ago, and it's a suburb of Chicago, but it's a suburb. All right, it's not Chicago, the city. It's not Chicago, Maine.
Well,
It's really nice,
yeah,
big
there's-
houses,
Yeah, there's
rich
suburbs
people.
in LA too, so it's like, yeah, if people think, oh, LA or Chicago are just cities, like, no, there's the counties
Yeah.
themselves are wide. Like I kind of am around like a suburb of LA, just to
Yeah.
just for context. Sorry, sorry to
Sure.
Anyway,
That's all right. And yeah, I'm in a Chicago suburb myself. I'm still like 20 miles away from the city of Chicago. Like, that's how fucking far away I am. And so when this shooting happened, there was still people nearby me, my neighbors, that were like, "Oh, well, yeah, this happened in Chicago? No kidding." And I was like, "No, it didn't. It happened in a place fancier than where you're fucking sitting."
yeah,
It's yeah, and they were like, "No, well, yeah, it happened in Chicago." Blah, blah, blah.
yeah,
You fucking morons?
It can happen anywhere. Like, it's just the frustrating thing. It's like, it's not, oh, urban people just bad, or just rural
Yeah.
people good or bad, or whatever it is. It's like, things like that are just such a national problem, and they just get even more divisive when that happens, because then it's like, because people are like, oh, it only happens in the cities, it's like people like try and flock from the cities. That's how we have like whatever the flight thing is called, where it's like people just leave the city to live in suburbs. Like that, essentially taking like resources and time from them, and like, you know, then like good police or like whatever enforcement law or public assets and stuff are basically then pretty much the good stuff is like more so in the suburbs and less funding towards like urban areas. Yeah, it's a really bad mix of deal. Yeah, it's like part of that just emphasizes the harm of it for people to, you know, be then more motivated to cause things. It's a circle jerk. Nice. I crashed. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about it. Just, why is this car going backwards?
Probably just trying to get around.
But yeah, it's just hard because I'm like, I just don't know how to like debate or talk about that stuff, because I'm like, it's just not really something I am knowledgeable on. I really am not investigating it. Screw that car.
Yeah.
They're not moving. It's their fault.
Yeah. It's a rough thing, because ultimately there's a lot of people in both urban and rural communities who just feel like they've not been heard.
Yeah.
I am not both siding this. In no way, shape, or form am I both siding this situation. There are legitimate bigotry and unbelievable, just unforgivable bad shit that has been going on, and those things should not be tried to be rationalized or forgiven or given excuses. That is just not excusable in any way. But there are people in these environments who stigmatize the other environment on the sole basis that they are different and that they are alien in some and sorry, my dog's going nuts in the background. Yeah, it's spoofy.
Aw. Seen it a lot.
Yeah. And they find the other environments so alien, and they feel that their environments are being alienated because of various factors. Take again, both of our states have a very, very big divide, or at least a perceived and in some ways divide between your urban and your rural communities. There you go.
Yeah.
So, and we both happen to have Democratic governors. I looked, and it seems that my my Democratic governor appears to be winning handily in my election. That's good. Now, that being said, one very big problem I have with my Democratic governor is that it seems like every time he speaks, he doesn't speak from the capital of our state, which is not Chicago. It is Springfield. Yeah. And when he speaks, he usually doesn't tend to speak alone. He tends to speak with the mayor of Chicago, where he usually also tends to speak in Chicago. Now, on a surface level, that doesn't really seem like much, especially since I'm in Chicago, one could be forgiven for thinking very little of that. But imagine you're someone who isn't in Chicago, who already feels like people in Chicago are taking all the resources, all the money, all the attention, and you're not being paid any attention to at all.
Oh, this.
And then your governor, someone you probably didn't vote for, only appears in that city that you don't live in, that's taking all of your tax money, all the resources. The reason your statewide taxes are at the level they're at, and the place that got the governor you're at, because every other county in the state is red except for the ones they're at there and Chicago. And all he ever does is speak from there, not at the Capitol. And he only ever shows up with the mayor of Chicago. Not elected by you, not elected by anyone but Chicago. So it seems like he's only the governor of Chicago, or that he only cares about the people of Chicago,
Yeah.
the people who elected him.
It just seems like it's just then, yeah, the populace.
Yeah.
Thing. That is an interesting topic, how you brought up the whole resources thing, and it is, in a sense, like this is the people, like they are addressing a problem mentally of, yes, we are not getting proper resources, things are not being diverted properly and equally to support us, and in that sense maybe everyone else, but our communities are not being supported. But rather than having to target the politicians themselves directly, in a sense, it's typically then the blame of who else, like which people are causing them to be there. Like, oh, urbanites, oh, liberal people, oh, this, right wing. And it's like, oh yeah, it's like that stuff of like, a problem is addressed, but the thing that's attacked at, or the thing that is, you know, whoever they target at or put their intent on is the wrong thing. There was a talk about
definitely.
this yesterday that I was watching a stream from, if you know, like Outcast Stars. He does like art and stuff, art and variety. But basically, they got into a conversation about like how that is a similar thing with like, maybe they didn't talk about the politics part, but yeah, they talked about how with like incels, and I think it was TERFs too they had mentioned, but yeah, going to the incel one in particular, they talk about how the problem of like incels is that it's a community of like, you know, mostly like then men that seem like they're having issues with like, you know, it seems like girls just aren't into them, or like, you know, it seems like they aren't really getting any proper love, or they're like, sorry, maybe those first two aren't the best. The way I meant to say it is like, they are competing in a world of really toxic masculinity, and they just feel like they can't compete in it, and that it's like the world is against them, the world is making them celibate. But rather than targeting the issue of toxic masculinity, the issue is, oh, it's girls that just, you know, they need to be better, they need to love me, or it's like women should like change their standards, rather than, hey, just the standards of just like, you have to be this to get girls should be the thing that should be tackled. It's like, what is the thing that should be addressed is not being addressed because there's an easier, more actual visual noticeable target. It's much harder to look at yourself introvertedly and go like, or inspectively, and yeah, just go, hey, this issue is more so of a cultural thing rather than a X person problem. And that's what I'm seeming to get from politics, is that there seems to be an issue with the general political layout of things and what it encourages. It's not, oh, these people are ruining the country, or these people are the sole reason or whatnot. There is a structure that enables people to be the way they are. or enables certain people to then, encourage things or whatever it is to then cause the current climate. So that's what I'm getting at with that. But that's a very great point with the Chicago thing, because I don't know how Gavin Newsom is with us, but yeah, it's yeah, just to have that where it's like only Chicago is addressed. Yeah, that would be rough. It's like, especially if you did that here in LA. Like, there's so many people even beyond LA, but especially in California, because everybody's so far spread apart. Like, I'm assuming Illinois still has distance between itself and other places, but you look at California, and of course the state is long, but the distance to get from like LA to like maybe the next county, it's like, for me to drive to that is like an hour plus 2 hours just to get to like the different edges. And then the counties themselves are just wide, massive things. Like, everybody in their different communities could be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever hours away from the big cities like LA, San Francisco, etc. And so to not see them getting their stuff addressed makes the burn even worse. It makes them feel like, they're just alien in their own living quarters.
I totally agree. And see, that's the thing. I very much agree that there is a glut of people who seek power and are more than willing to take advantage of this rift to exploit easy targets. And
Well, it's also the ability of knowledge too. It's not like everybody can go to college and learn those like tidbits and tricks to, loophole. Just a little side tangent with that. While those
well, yeah, and
politicians too.
and it's not always college where you learn these things. Sometimes introspection can come with just getting to know people in a variety of places. I mean,
I don't mean introspection. Sorry, I just meant the legal, whatever, law, education, whatever it takes, to kind of work your way around it. I don't. Yeah. Because some of that comes from that. Sorry.
Yeah. It's finding. I grew up, like I said, in that small Kansas village. I went from there to a giant city in Kansas City, and then went from there to a medium-sized town, and then went from there to Chicago. So I have lived in a wide variety of sizes of town, and I can honestly say that having experienced that wide variety, being exposed to a huge sect of what these different kinds of people want and need and expect from their different sizes and wants of government, they're not the same. But ultimately, what they want is a sense of the ability to live their lives, the ability to not be held back by what they believe to be stupid rules. Now, everyone has a different definition of that.
Oh yeah.
And last but not least, there's just an overwhelming sense that nothing's being done correctly by whoever the hell is actually in charge. There's this huge lack of belief in what is and whoever's doing the choosing.
Yeah. It feels like there's not
And-
enough power to the people.
Yeah. And that has happened whether or not, I've been alive through Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, the orange twat, and now Joe Biden. So that's 5 presidents, 2 different political parties, a number of different congressional arrangements, and on all of them, at some point there have been people who have said that both sides were doing it right, but almost all of them, there have been a unanimous sense of, man, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. The long and the short of it is, in every demographic, they just want to be able to live their lives and feel like if things go wrong, they're not going to be fucked. And with a feeling of government that all they get is punishment and just oversight, that's all you're going to get. But getting back to the original point, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm deviating.
It's interesting.
Yeah. The topic of people in politics using the division between rural and urban to build scapegoats to make political gain is as old as politics itself. Because, as you said, it is much easier to look at someone else, say, nuh-uh, you're the fucking problem, as opposed to me not understanding what the problem really is so much easier. It's really fucking easy to say someone else is the problem, and therefore I don't have to figure out why I am contributing to the issue. That exit was blocked. You lying sons of bitches.
Oh no, I
But,
was going to go this way. Yeah, I thought it was part
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. But because of that, there is that emotional manipulation from politicians on a lot of different avenues. There will always be that. But the key to that is the education, not just in terms of literal, not just in terms of academic, but in terms of life, diversification of living experience, life education, getting to know people in rural communities that were in urban, or urban that were in rural, something like that, because that's why I think social media could be a great equalizer in that sense. Because if you get to see people as more than just the caricature that they're portrayed as in politically slanted media.
Honestly, like political comics, I feel I've taken a dip because of that, because it's like, oh, this caricature of this president or whoever person was like this, but then you see like their media or whatever access you have to their information or whatever people there are, and go, no, there are some numerous examples of this.
Yeah. That is why, that is what the goal is to become as worldly acclaimed as you can, because that is the solution. Empathy is the solution. That is why it makes it so, that's what makes it so hard to retain bigotry in a world in which you cannot put people in a box. You can no longer hold on to your comfortable hatreds, and that's probably why it remains so difficult to for so many people to make those reachings out. Why it is so difficult for people to let go of the old world, because they like being able to keep their little prejudices or their little pet fooleries that they felt were so innocently intended but were obviously not okay. And deep down they probably know that, but in time they will go away.
It's a very statusy thing with that too, because it's like, you know, even if they're not thinking like perceptually, oh, I want to be bigoted towards this, or this. People maybe a good example for me thinking of it is in suburbs when it's like I talk to my parents about stuff. It's like, oh, we're so well off with this. Well, we're just like whatever middle class or whatever. But even still, I like whenever I'm talking with them, it's like, oh, at least we're not, you know, suffering with this. We don't have these debts or this or that or whatever it is. It's always a comparison game of that. Like, even if it's not a specific prejudice of people or whatnot, it internally may be because of like the feeling of like the power of, oh, I am better off. Oh, I have this. Oh, these people do this or whatever perception of them. Like, yeah, those bigots
Even
can definitely come from one's pride and happiness, because people love to have a social status to things. That's why we had like, you know, bourgeoisie or kings or whatever, like, you know, levels of like peasants and, you know, history of stuff where status classes.
Even the simple you better eat your dinner because there are kids starving in Africa. That is still a classist thing to say, because one, you're generalizing all people in Africa into one group of people.
I mean,
there are
was
many
one rich guy that came from there, you know, that one bigot
the
guy from
richest
Twitter.
person. Huh. Oh, you're talking about Elon.
Oh.
But the richest person who ever lived was African.
Oh.
I'm not talking about Elon. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
richest person to ever exist.
Oh yeah, the one like was it way back in history or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a king or something.
But in general, talking about that statement, you know, there are kids starving in Africa, so you better eat. One, that's comparing your status to other people as an example of how to live, which is generally just if. Two, you're grouping everyone in Africa into one group of people and calling them shit. Three, there are many countries in Africa, many groups of people within those countries, and four, not all of them are in poverty, so what the fuck are you trying to say about these groups of people, and why did you pick Africa of all the places in the world that are experiencing poverty when five, there are a lot of homeless motherfuckers in America too, so why did you choose?
Well, it's interesting that you brought that up, because the only other example I think of with that were, remember the Weird Al parody, Eat It? Instead of
Yeah.
Eat It? There's like the one line where he's like, I forget what he says before, but it's like, there are kids starving in Japan, so eat it. Like, that's like right before the chorus, and it's like, obviously he's like, you know, doing that very tongue-in-cheek, like, doesn't believe that, but like, I wonder at the time, because that was like the 80s, if there was an example of that, like, oh, are there kids in Japan, like, you know, or they not well off? Like, you know, the 80s were.
I think he was more just referencing the common phrase, there are kids starving in blank.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a specific thing of the time, like, oh, was Japan in a rut or something? Because, yeah, it could be that, or it's like, oh, X third world country or whatever. Like, oh, there's people in X country taken over by this with a dictator. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just that thing. It's like not only there's the bigot towards those people, it also comes introvertedly then of, you are the superior to them. You are the one that's better. It's like the whole supremacy aspect. I mean, we obviously, like, look at, white supremacy, and it's horrible. And, yeah, it's a very easy one to look at and go, hey, this is a very obviously bad thing. But then when you kind of look at like a broad perspective of how maybe people go, oh, we're the best country, we're this, we're better than this, it's like maybe it might not be like a white supremacy or a direct supremacy of any sort like that, but it is still in a sense a supremacy of like, we are this, we are meant to be higher than other countries, like we are not equal to you, we're better than you. And that's a big problem if your country thinks you're so superior. It's like, what other countries have done that and acted like they're superior? Like, dictatorships, like, fascist countries, like, you know, that Nazi Germany was, like, acting like that, like they're the greatest of all time. And shit, it's like, obviously you could do the whole, like, not joke thing, geez, but, like, the whole, like, crazy introspective of, oh, Americans acting like they're the greatest in the world is just like that, but even if it isn't like obvious like fascism or whatever, but it's like, yeah, just it's still a bad thing to like compare yourself in a superiority complex, because then you're less likely to take in maybe other national countries or international perspectives on things like either improving your infrastructure or doing certain things with like paid days off or whatever it is, because no, we're better than them. We are better off. So, or we are better off because we are the greatest or whatever, rather than actually looking at those topics themselves. Or,
Yeah, I mean,
or even gaslighting yourself into thinking our things are right because we're great. Like, look at maybe some country that has it wrong and like cherry pick the examples. Like, that's it too. Sorry, that's all I'd say.
No, I get you. And there are a lot of examples of things that could have, should have, very should have been improved in this country that weren't, because we didn't want to tamper with what made this country good or great, or you're getting pulled over. I can't oh no, you're not getting pulled over. You just got speeding ticket.
Yeah, they can't do it in this game. They just ticket you for everything.
Damn. But yeah, because it's what makes America America, and that was the only fucking argument. Or I remember I took debate, and there were so many arguments that was just based in hegemony. Hegemony was the only fucking argument. We couldn't sacrifice America's hegemony. Like,
yeah, homogeny. Yeah, like that.
not homogeny, hegemony.
What's that?
Basically, the right of America to act independently.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're the only ones who get to tell us what we like. We're
yes.
Is it
kind of like the libertarian or teenager mind of don't tell me what to do.
pretty much? And it's like
I have faith in
eat
that.
your ass. Like, that's the reason why we're not a part of the metric system. It's the reason why we don't have, you know, it's stupid shit like that. It's why we still have fucking daylight savings time. It's the reason why we still have a penny. It's well, for now, we're getting rid of the penny.
Well,
But it's the reason why we had a penny for so long is just because, you know, it was despite many countries around the world getting rid of the penny and paper currency in general, which is just a dumb idea for us to still have that. So it's just, hell, universal health care.
Yeah, that's the next one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Or it's the socialism.
Socialism. I hate the
Taxes.
example of, third world country, Venezuela, Colombia is socialist and they are bad. It's like, no, you're not looking at examples of first world countries. Things are comparing to you. Like, you gotta, when you do a statistics thing, you gotta make sure your samples are close to what you are. Like, you're not gonna, like, look at yourself and compare yourself to 5 different people with so many different traits and just say, like, because these 5 people did it, I'm gonna be like this.
Yeah. We should get a dog. Wait. My great uncle Butsy got bit by a rabid dog when I was 3 and he died, so we can't get a dog.
Yep, like that. Yes. Sorry, what were you saying about it? Or was that? Sorry.
Well, that's
You
what
had
I
a good
mean.
point.
Comparing the hypothetical of America getting universal basic health care to Venezuela being socialist is like saying you can't get a dog because your great uncle Butsy got bit by a rabid dog when you were 3.
Yeah, or maybe Uncle Butsy was like, maybe he was, maybe not as well off, or maybe he was just in the streets with the dog or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
you are not in that situation. Like, you are maybe in a better place. Like,
Exactly.
different place.
Yeah. You adopting a dog from a well-established health clinic for dogs that would not, whatever, that a good shelter, that treats your dogs and takes a humane good shelter that would not give you a dog that was sick, or that was abusive or anything like that, or wasn't treated bad, or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
versus
that.
your great uncle Butsy happening to come across an alley dog that had rabies while he was trotting along through the evil parts of Toronto.
Oh my god, sorry. Just, yeah. It's just horrible, those, like, it's just hypotheticals and whatnot of that, and just, yeah. It is just, I just hate that thing. Like, I just hate living with that mentality. Like, different countries have their different stubbornnesses of things. Like, Japan supposedly is really, really, really collectivist in a way of, like, if you try and, like, branch off with your more individual ideas, that's more shunned upon. America is, like, the complete opposite of that. Like, you gotta be individual. If you're trying to do any of this commie socialist stuff together or things for everyone, that's bad. Like, it's interesting
Well,
how
see,
different
that's the
cultures
thing.
have that and implement policy based on that.
The thing is that the comedy socialist stuff is all. It's all. It was more of a thing back in the day, but now it's all a blanket excuse now because it's all corporate interest. Because healthcare industries make billions of dollars, and if the government got in the game, it would make things hugely unprofitable for private healthcare industries.
Well, then you won't need private healthcare. Like, the system of that is like, you know, in a public universal healthcare style thing, it's like you pay the government taxes and stuff, then the government provides those health and other types of services for you. In a private system like this, they're the middleman, so you're in a sense.
Yeah, we saw
funding
that.
them
We saw that
directly.
Jon Stewart video.
Oh, you did? Okay. I was like, I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, yeah, that. I'm like, that's it. I'm like, I can't explain it any other way, but it is that. It's just, why do we need a private middleman? It's like just having government with extra steps. The stupid Rick and Morty quotes. It's like watermelon mechanisms. But it really is, because it's like, in a sense, if you make something privatized like that, they have more leniency to be biased towards people. Make their algorithms of like, oh, we shouldn't support this, or you get more, you have to pay more of because, you know, you're more prone or whatever it is. Rather than a government just being more universal of, hey, we have this, and we'll take those funds and allocate them whatever accordingly. You don't have to pay more than what you are in the bracket for, and that's it.
Yeah, and because doing that would get rid of huge donors for the Republican Party, they won't vote for it. And they've got to come up with all these fucking baseless excuses and misinformation to try to scare their supporters into voting for these puppets of industry. They're gonna vote against it and come up with all this bullshit to try to justify a no vote. And even if they can't justify it, they're still gonna vote no and clog up the system and make things worse and literally kill people. They should literally be charged with negligent homicide for the deaths of all the people who have been murdered by the indescribable and horrible circumstances of our current healthcare system.
Yep, I mean, some of that stuff, it's like, yeah, people especially brought that up with like COVID. It's like ironic that, or not ironic, I shouldn't say ironic, because, you know, people that died in 9/11 obviously, you know, deserve the, the honoring and all that stuff, because, yeah, they were innocents that died. It's like, we honor that, we have a holiday for that, we remember, memorialize them, etc. We do that, you know, it was an attack, it was a terrorism attack, it was something against our defense. Meanwhile, in terms of like health defense, like everybody dying from COVID and other stuff like that in the past 2 years from disease negligence and whatnot, people just brush that off as it's not that many people, or only this percentage, only 1% got it or whatever. Like, instead of looking at the number of it, or just that in general, how many people died, it's, oh, only this many people died. Meanwhile, we count how many people died in 9/11. Like, almost 3,000. It's like, yeah, obviously the number for COVID and stuff is way bigger, but thinking about, like, stuff as just, oh, it's just a little dent in us, as opposed to this many people died from this. Like, even with war and military, it's like, you gotta realize this needs to be addressed. Like, maybe not have to be memorialized, but a wake-up call to go, hey, we need to tackle this so this never happens again. That's why we have all those like cautions in the airport and stuff for security and whatnot. I mean, it's like, what did we have for COVID or whatnot? If anything, we lightened things up. It's like, oh, we didn't get like harder or hunkered down. We only did because like the whole world did at times, but we were just like, yeah, we'll just do the bare minimum. Went from like 10 days of quarantine to 5 days, shit like that.
Yeah. And the biggest complaint was people complaining that they couldn't buy shit because that's what they've been trained to fucking want to do. Buy shit, consume, and then when they couldn't do that anymore, all of a sudden people were all fucked up. They're like, oh my god, what are we supposed to do?
Well,
And then they started watching shit at home and making stuff, and they realized it was really good. They got to work at home, and they realized that was a much better system, but then they didn't want that. They wanted to force people to go back into work because they realized they couldn't control people and waste their time driving into work. So they forced them back into it, and they didn't want to do that, and it caused a ripple effect, and now people are still having that whole fucking battle to this day. It's a whole fucking mess because it's been fucked from the beginning. It's a fucked up system.
Also, it's like, you know, it's like the whole work industry type of thing of driving into work and going to an office wasn't like a thing until like more so 20th century. Like the whole office man type of thing of commuting, going back. Before, it's just like people would work at their farms or wherever else, their special, you know, places and things. There wasn't a whole transportation economy or like system around that where everybody's going into these big office or central areas just to work and come back. It's like, yeah, people would do stuff at their market. It was more localized, more home-based. But yeah, COVID really showed, hey, you should have the freedom of that as a worker, not be controlled by a puppet of like managing your business. And that was the other thing. It's like when people were like, oh, my freedom is being messed with, why can't I not just wear a mask and be fine? It's also that like the feeling of control, that exceptionalism of we're fine, we're great, we're fine, we really are not gonna need to do this. Like if we are, you know, the best, then it's like these other countries should be wrong. And it's like it's much more likely to then cherry pick at like whatever, at tiny snippets or little tidbits that maybe the health organization got wrong or was wrong with later on at the time. Like, oh, maybe we didn't need this precaution or whatnot. It's just, oh, is it hard to hear me? Oh, my mic is, okay. Sorry, I'm just like checking something. Pause.
I've also noticed that when I haven't been talking, my things kept jumping up and saying that I've been talking. Have I been having like feedback or weird sounds coming through?
No, not that I heard of. Are you watching the Twitch VOD?
I'm not watching it. I mean, I'm watching it as it goes, but it's on mute.
Oh, that's probably why, because you're like seeing yourself 3 seconds later with latency. That's the only thing I could say.
Okay, I mean, I watched it during a time where I didn't talk for a while.
Oh, okay. I don't know then.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't making any like weird Discord caller noises.
Not that I can tell. Then again, I have like music slightly lower volume in the background. But yeah, whatever.
All right. If anyone does hear me making any of those weird Discord caller noises where it just like randomly cuts in and I'm like, you know, any of that random shit, just let me know.
Yeah. Can you hear me better now, chat? Not sure if I'm too far from the mic or anything. Yeah, there we go. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a circle jerk of like, I need to be I want to control myself, but because of that desire to not be controlled, you are being controlled by a source that claims that their solution doesn't make you controlled. It's like that mentality.
Yeah.
If you know
I mean, I get you, and like the whole idea of forcing people to, oh, what a bastard, this fucking minivan.
People that cut you off, jeez.
What a jackass.
God, you think you're so
But,
fast. You're the problem
what
with
a-
this world. You.
You're the fucker. You.
You.
I'm gonna fuck you up. You know.
You're the reason why America is bad. People like you.
People like you. Your fucking mom. Anyway.
Oh God, what did I do? Whoops, wrong button. I hit stream prep. There we go. I closed this for a second. There we go.
But thanks.
Yeah, clever.
But yeah, I like it. But yeah, no, the fact that productivity did not go down by a measurable degree. Productivity did not go down. In fact, it went up. Productivity and morale went up when people were able to work at home because they had more time to themselves. They didn't have to waste time in traffic or getting ready to artificially make themselves up or get dressed or all this other bullshit. They didn't have to waste time driving anywhere or getting on public transit or all this other shit. They just got up, got themselves ready at home, and worked just fine without having some motherfucker hanging over their shoulders being like,
I'm gonna need you to come in my office so I can yell at you about some shit you didn't do.
But well, it could just be an email or a video call.
And so, now that they didn't have that shit hanging over their fucking heads, their morale was up, their productivity was up, they had more time at home, which people desperately fucking need.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, a bunch of managers and bosses was like, we're gonna need you to come back to the office because the team needs to be together and we need their office space. And it's just, they just want to be able to fucking control the environment and to justify their fucking rent and their own jobs.
Yeah, kind of in a sense like a landlord situation. But yeah, going even to like during the workday itself, especially for me or you too, like we're both autistic. You mentioned earlier, and I'm not sure if I told you before, I am autistic, but yeah, it's like for neurodivergent people too, even during the workday, we're not always 9 to 5 mentality clock where we can just work for 8 hours straight and be like in and out. Sometimes we need those breaks throughout the middle of the day. Sometimes we get really productive at a time that's really odd or whatnot. Like, it's not always a consistent loop at times. Like, sure, you may have a general schedule, but it's like not everybody functions that way. And sometimes those breaks that you would take, you don't get those at an office. That's like, you gotta work for this 4 hours straight and only get a lunch break, or you only get like 1 10-minute break, or you can only go to like the coffee mug or whatever. Coffee mug, geez, like the water cooler to get water and like come back. Like, you don't get real time to then like go outside, take like a full walk for yourself. It like, or even just go down and watch a little TV or something. There's not as when you're in an office, there's hardly anywhere to really get downtime. There's like, sure,
and
maybe some places that have gyms, but it's like, you know, even then it's like you're still at your work location. It's like having work versus home things.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you can move.
I'm socially anxious. I can't get comfortable at a workplace. I can't get comfortable outside of my house. But if it's all computer work, if it can all be done at a certain time, then if I can get up, go and rest in my room, in my whatever, at certain points, I can get a good amount of work done as long as I have my schedule up to me. Like, that's, if I am able to do that, then it works. Like, that's basically what I'm doing with my YouTube channel now. Is for a time I tried to force myself to be like, I'm gonna stream every day and I'm gonna try to have a video out all the time, and I'm gonna play games that is according to the amount of views that I got, so that I was highly optimized and people were gonna get exactly what they want, because that is the way to do a YouTube channel. High volume, high, you know, attention to what the audience wants. And you know what happened? fucking hated it. I was playing games that I liked, and I liked interacting with my audience, but I hated my life because I didn't feel like I could take a break. I didn't feel like I could stop. I didn't feel like I was doing anything that was up to me. I didn't feel like I had a say in fucking anything, and that was it. So during that time in 2018 or whatever, 2019, when I was streaming a lot,
Yes.
I was really starting to resent streaming and even the games I was streaming. I was really getting fucking frustrated with them because I wanted to do other stuff, but I wasn't allowing myself to because I was treating it like a job instead of something I wanted to do. But now I only work when I can, when I feel up to it. And when I work like that, I get a lot done. Sometimes I need more of a rest than I would otherwise. And so sometimes there's a gap. Turns out there isn't a world collapsing apocalypse when that happens.
Yeah, shocker. It's like it's not like even when you are in your productive thing, you're not always 100%. Like there's been a little good thing that I've seen recently with like people that do LinkedIn or whatever business related stuff where it's like it's not just everybody must be 100% work hard, play hard. Some days it's like people's productiveness is only at 80 or 60% and some of those days get lower than others. Like sometimes you just need to be in your own zone or like you need a break at certain times that other people are working. It's like it started to turn around a little. Like I've not seen this obviously in like big things, but it's like occasionally I'll see individuals post that once in a while because of course I have to look at LinkedIn for jobs. But yeah, it's becoming a little healthier in the general public consensus. But yeah, even still, it's just something that's a really good mentality to be on your, at least work to the best of your productivity bursts. Like, we're not just robots that go 9 to 5, done, 9 to 5, done, 9 to 5, done, we're the best. Like, some of those times, we only have 4 hours in us, or like 4 hours spread across 8, or whatever the time is, and sometimes then that gives us extra rest to then eventually be the next day, like 10 hours worth of production in 8 hours or whatnot. Like, I hate to maybe say in terms of production, but you know, that it's just that energy, that ability to just be you and at your best. It's just such an intangible that has been made to be a tangible in the work environment. And that's just the big problem. Like, that's why it's like the whole things against like work at home or whatever just don't pan out. That's why office life is so demoralizing, degrading. It's a cookie cutter. You have to be in a box. If you start misforming or like shaping differently, or you're just in general not a good fit for that box, you still have to cram yourself into it. It's horrid. Am I gonna make this light? Gas. I hate when it slows down like this.
Good job, you made it.
Yay.
But yeah, just like you said, some days you only got so much in you, and that should not be treated like it's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because that's how life is.
Literally.
Some days, some days the victory is just getting out of bed. Because sometimes, given the challenges that individuals face, with sometimes mental illness or energy limitations, that is all that can be done, and sometimes not even that. But in an office environment, it's expected to 9 to 5, and you got to be there, and you got to be chipper, and you got fuck that. The empathyless assholes that expect that level of dedication to a fucking paycheck and mirage of dignity to and fucking just gladness to do it, and just I'm trying to think of a word, gratitude to be chained to your fucking desk. Yeah, you should have just kept going, brother.
Maybe. At least I didn't get ticketed.
Yeah, but the thing is yes, some days you just have enough to get you going a little bit. Sometimes you only have a couple hours. Sometimes you think you only have a little bit, and it turns out you have a lot to do just some things. But that's okay.
Some days you're overflowing with energy. Like, I've had that sometimes where my bursts are like, oh my god, I got a week's worth of stuff done in a day or two. Like, it can be crazy how the humans work. It's like, I can imagine, like, there's always, like, the straw man argument of humans, like, are this way because back in our day, ancestors, blah, blah, blah. But if you want to turn that around and use it as, like, a good example, it's like, if people are, like, hunting and gathering and stuff, it's not like they force themselves to be like, I must do it at X time to Y time. Like, yeah, obviously they're not going to try and hunt in the middle of the night or at sunset when things come out at night, but, you could hunt or gather or whatever as long or as short as you can. Maybe some of those days, those people that hunted just didn't hunt as long that day, or some days they're more in the motivation to do it. There wasn't any, like, corporate hunter-gatherer or some outer influence making them do stuff. Yeah, sorry, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Just, yeah, hope I didn't bum her out the chat with that. It's a really good talk, but yeah, it can be pretty discouraging for anybody who doesn't want to listen to this and just have a fun stream. But it's been really fun. Oh god, am I stuck? Thank god I'm not stuck. Well, that happened.
Yeah.
Holy, ugh. God, my brain's tired from this. We've been going for 3 hours. And that's plus the half hour I try to get started. So.
That mean you're getting off?
Probably. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love for whoever, you two, to come around again sometime. This has been really fun to just mess around, chat, have passengers in the truck.
Yeah, I've been glad to be here on this trucking adventure. Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, this will be a VOD, but I also upload these to YouTube as, like, kind of backup videos just in case people want to, like, see the archives. Hopefully you're okay with that. No.
Of course.
Yep. Don't worry, no incriminating stuff happened yet.
Yeah.
My OCD is gonna check. Did I save? Yes, I did. Sorry, my brain's like, I have to, like, click twice.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what we did. I'll hop back into the voice chat after I end the stream just to, send you off and all. But oh my god, where's my mouse? But there we go. Yeah, so thanks for coming here, Vivian. Thanks for riding the truck with me. I'm going to send them off.
You got it, brother.
Yeah, of course. All right, time to say goodbye to them. I'll deafen for a second. Here we go. My headset just died. Perfect timing. Oh, did it just... There we go, folks. That is it for today's thingamajig. We did some trucking, we had a blast, and we are going to raid somebody I hope is still live. What's this button do? Start guest star. Interesting. I'll have to think about that later. Okay, who is doing stuff? Juiceps, blah, blah, blah. I need to see if Waylon's still streaming, because Waylon said they were going to stream, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're going to stream? Wow. So, we are going to use the power of the internet to check on that. The power of the internet. Where the heck is my internet? Oh, the Twitch thing. I don't know. I don't think I'm following Waylon because they never streamed. I have to go to twitch.tv/nothing and then just Google Wayland. Wayland's thing is just Wayland's here, so sorry, I'm giving Wayland first priority. If Wayland is still streaming, Oh, they're not streaming. Well, who else can we raid? I hate how it can only show your top 5 of who you're like. I have to look at the Twitch sidebar to see who else is streaming. The only person I can see streaming right now, I guess I'm gonna have to raid a little special somebody that I like, Outcast Stars. Oh man, folks. Oh, he went off a little while ago. Heck, just missed him. Alright, so let's get the ball rolling on that. I am finally going to end things, so goodbye to Viv. Alright, so that concludes today's stuff. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much for coming. And until next time, take care, folks! Man, I really hyped myself up for that raid. Anyway, where the heck's the big thing? I need the word. Give me the word, please. Give me the giant word. Oh no, I used on raid? Ah, shoot. Did I raid? Hold on. Chat, I'm gonna have to do this one more time. Encore, encore. Okay, there we go. Alright, it's working. Jeez. Okay, can you give me the really long word again? Where is it? Please, Slow Panda, give me the giant word. We're gonna raid Outcast with the biggest word ever. Copying the message. Alright. Here we go. So, oh, thank you, Slow Panda. I just typed it in. I'll copy that message. Thank you so much, Slow Panda. So, I'm going to copy the message. Please don't accidentally hit timeout, because that would be horrible. Alright. We only got half a second left or whatever. Not half a second, like 5 seconds. Alright, folks. Here we go. Type in this raid message. Suka-dubba-dubba-dubba-dubba-da. Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Yeah. Whoa, you go, big guy. Pose for the fans. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching.